Hi, Cameron. You good? Shalom, shalom. I got it.
Oh, you got it muted?
No, is it muted?
I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. You just fix it.
No.
He's 5'2", that's a lot. He's shorter than that. That dude was fucking 5'2". That dude, I'm telling you, Kevin Hart is like 5'2". I'm telling you right now, for real. Straight up, like no serious. Huh? Oh no, yeah, when it comes to the stars, they give you a little bit extra. Like you ever go play football? They be like, oh, he's 5'10", but you might be 5'8". They give you a little. They give you a little extra.
You ready? Got on mute or?
No.
Oh, that's why you got to go this case. Just because, you know. You get your body and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, this is all you got to do with yours. Cameron, check it out. Check it again. Look at the shot.
So what you do is
Yeah, both of them.
double tap it, like hit it once, boom, put it back on mute, and take it back off.
Yeah.
It should come on.
We're good. We're good. Come on. Check this with you. We're good. Both of them.
Hey y'all, scoot y'all this way a little bit more. Keep y'all like, bring everything down too. Keep going. More. Right there, you go. Hey y'all, just adjust out. Scoot over here. Hey, y'all adjust over.
We'll say, yeah, to the east. To the east, we'll say Psalms 144, verse 1. Baraka, Haya, Tazawara, Lamada, Yada, Karaba, Wa, Atazaba, Malaka Maha, Bahashem, Yahweh Khan.
Alright? Hey, we're YSO. I want to start by saying, call all your hoes.
Bahashem, Yahweh Bahashem, Kakadash.
Hey, double honor to the Apostle Elders, great millstone who teach real well. Peace and salutation to all you out in four corners of the earth. All you keep teaching. Yahweh shine the gospel, man. Hey, this thing is coming to a close, coming to an end. Yahweh shine coming back. He gonna put the work on these motherfuckers on this earth.
Huh?
All right, excuse my French, my Swahili. Hey, it's going down, man. Life is gonna change here in America, man. It's changing here in America.
That's right.
If you can't see it or feel it, it's changing. Just where we live at. Right quick before we get into the scriptures that we want to pop into. Right where we lived at. Hey, it was I don't know if it was Edomite or Jake, but some man jumped off the fucking bridge, man. Fucking I-24. Fucking killed himself. Jumped in front of a semi, splattered his body all over the fucking road, man. Hey, they had that bitch shut down for hours yesterday. Yeah. Okay? Hey, man, them demons is heavy, man. They said the man left a computer on the ground and jumped off the fucking bridge to his death. So that go to tell you right now, the times is, hey, man, the times is now, man, you gotta wake up out of sleep.
Huh?
All right, it's time to wake up and come back to the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Because we don't know when that day or when your number is called, man. We don't know when the Lord punches your number and he put you on the bridge and make you jump the fuck off a bridge to your death. So you don't know when the Lord is punching your goddamn number. Whether if you get in a drive-by, whether you get in a cross-by fight, whatever it is, man. Or hell, whether it's just a missile. Hey, but it's your time to go. It's your time, man.
Huh?
You know? Right quick, go ahead. Jump Jeremiah 25.
This is Jeremiah 25, verse 1. The word that came to Jeremiah concerning all the people of Judah in the 4th year of Jehoiakim, the son of Josiah, king of Judah. That was the 1st year of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, the which Jeremiah the prophet spake unto all the people of Judah.
And when you go in Jeremiah, he speaks of the old Babylon, right? Old Iraqi area. The old Babylon. It speaks, but it also jumps into New Babylon, which is today. Okay? And the things that happened in Babylon then is going to happen all over again anyway.
Huh?
Okay, so you can go to the scripts. There's certain scripts that happen in a certain time, but you still can take them scriptures and you can still use them for today. Because some of the same shit that happened back in the ancient days, it's going to happen all over again, man.
Huh?
All right, because when the Lord said there's nothing what new under the sun. Okay, whether it's righteousness or wickedness. Okay, it's been done before. All right, hey, what's that bitch, Tina Marie? She came back. I've been here before. I've done this before. This is a life that has been lived before. This is understanding that we all have been through before. Okay? Go ahead. Jump down. Is that it? Oh, that's all the first verse when they jump down to 15.
This is Jeremiah 25, verse 15.
Hey, so let me get it. Read the first part of that again. Let me get this shit clear. Jeremiah first part.
This is Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 1. The word that came to Jeremiah.
Fucking pollution, man. This devil just put up. Look at that shit. This world is polluted, man. See that shit just blew all that. Look, that's Esau, man.
That's Esau.
He's fucking corroding the atmosphere, man. The ozone, that shit is wicked, man.
And then, you know, he got that spirit to be there, man.
Yeah.
He don't have no love.
He don't give a
What we
fuck.
always say, life is Israel, man. And death is Esau. Death is Esau, man. Death to you down the devil, man.
You feel it? That shit. Go ahead.
The word that came to Jeremiah concerning all the people of Judah.
Concerning the word that came to Jeremiah concerning all the people of Judah, man. So the word that came to the men of the elect, the Lord, the men that signed and crying on the highways and byways, concerning you Negroes, Latino, Native Americans.
Huh?
Okay? The word concerning all you 12 tribes of Israel, man. We pushing it out today to you. Jeremiah pushed it out back in Babylon. We pushing it out in the whore. the daughter of Babylon, man.
That's right.
We pushing that same shit out. We telling you what's about to happen, man. We telling you that this shit about to go down. And they got wars over in other countries. Israel is popping off with fucking Iran and Hezbollah over there in Lebanon. And this shit is popping, man. Just because you think you run around here and you it's a good time and this bitch ain't been touched yet, man. She gonna get touched. Is that Revelation? Is that Revelation 20? No. What is it? Where's that at? Revelation? Give me that. Is that Revelation 20? Is it Revelation 22? No. So we say, I've never been touched. Babylon has never been touched. I got it. It says, hey, because that's the spirit. The spirit out here in Babylon is that she's never going to be touched. That it's never going to be a missile hitting her. She's never going to see death. Her children are always going to live. You know, the inward thoughts is that their kingdom is going on forever, man. They're going to always think that nothing here is going to come, any destruction is going to come unto her, man. She always feels like there's never a thing that's going to happen to her. That her houses is going to reign forever, man. They think Babylon is going to forever go forward, man. Y'all got that? It's like Revelation 18.
How they get now? I'll get you Psalms 49 verses 11. Their inward thought is that their house shall continue forever. So, you know, that's what the brother was saying. They think their house is going to be forever, man. You see, it's this kingdom. They keep building. What did the Lord say? They shall build and we shall what? Throw down, man. Right. The Lord's going to throw down, man, because we speaking the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. It says, in their dwelling place to all generations, they call their lands after their own names, and that's what they do. That's why you like we said last week, when you go to each city, there's always a damn George Washington, man. There's an Abraham Lincoln. You know, of course, you got a wicked ass Martin Luther King, because what he did to keep our people in silence, man. Keep it blindfolded, man. That's what Esau continued to do. Matter of fact, my brother just sent me something that showed that Obama just had a damn a birthday party, a wicked ass birthday party, and all them suburban jakes went to it, man. You know, that bullshit. And that's what Jake constantly to folly, man. Always constantly. That's why this fucking world gotta go, man. Like the brother said a while ago, fucking smoke everywhere, man. Right. Smoke everywhere. Hey, cause I'm gonna say it again. Esau is death. Right. And Israel is light, man. Right.
Revelations 18:7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously.
That's right. Hey, man, they look at this shit out here, man. They glorifying they. Hey, man, come on. If not, he gonna come back still. Man, they live deliciously. Hey, flip that shit around. Get this living, man. Flip it around to the builders and the people. All this shit, man. They live deliciously in this world, man. They out here partying and shit. All right, come on. Go back. They party to the. They out here partying, enjoying their life. You know what I'm saying? They live delicious, living off the fat, off the hog, man. Mm-hmm. You know, you got that right? Living fat off the hog, man. You know, life is good. You know, they not going through no hard times. They not going through no hard shit. You know, they can party, shaking their asses and shit. You know, they think this is a beautiful time now, man. But they can't understand the times that we in. This is the time of war, man.
So much torment and sorrow give her.
That's right. Hey, so much torment and sorrow give her, man. Why? She thinks she ain't never gonna be touched. Because everything is all good in this bitch. You in hell, where hell is great. How you live in hell is just a fucking ball, man. You having a blast in this bitch, man. Yeah.
Well, she said in her heart, I said a queen.
That's right.
And I'm no widow.
That's it. Hey, man, this bitch ain't never been touched. America is a virgin. When it come to war, this bitch is a virgin. She ain't never been hit. She ain't never been thrust in. She ain't never been touched. She need to get that cherry pop.
Right.
And then, hey, what is that? What's that saying? That way it's a first for everything? Go ahead.
And shall see no sorrow.
That's right.
Therefore shall our place come in one day.
That's right. Your place will come in one day, man. In one day, your life gonna be lovely and great. Up and down the streets, pop, 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 bam, doing your thing and shit. You know, Jake be running around having fun. You know, robbing, stealing, killing. Esau gonna be having fun, oppressing Jake. Going out to their little parties, they party cities and shit. Going off into college and shit. They got the fucking Veronica. You know, got Veronica on their side rolling this shit. Jake living good. Esau living well. You know, ain't got no cares, no worries. Everything is free, man. You know, going out here to football games and shit probably get started up. We just came in here, fucking kind of people trying to go to the fucking stadium. You know what I'm saying? Dang, man, they living their married life, man. Go ahead, huh?
Therefore shall our place come in one day.
That's right.
Death and mourning.
Death and mourning, man. It's gonna be death and mourning on this earth, man. Somebody grab right quick Psalms 91 and jump down to like 5 and 6. You the main Psalm as well. Give me Psalms 91 right now. Keep going. What you got?
Death and mourning and famine.
Hey, all right, stay right there. What you got?
It's Matthew 24:36. But if that day and hour knoweth no man, know not the angels of heaven.
That's right, man. No hour. At that hour, nobody gonna know that time, but who? But Yahweh, man. The angels don't know the time. Yahweh don't know the time. You know? Yeah.
Of heaven, but my Father only.
That's it.
But as the days of Noe
That's
were
right.
so, shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Hey, are we not in the times of Noah? Are we not in that time of no faith, lack of belief? They lack of faith was what? Was that it wasn't gonna what? That it wasn't gonna rain. Why? Why did they lack the fact that it wasn't gonna rain? Because it never rained before. It had never rained on the earth before. The Lord tell you that He brought the dew for the grass up from beneath. It never do. So you had grass and shit. They're like, we don't need rain from down because it comes from the morning dew. It filters the grass. The grass is complete by the morning dew. So they never had to see some shit coming out of the sky that was water. They never understood the liquid. They haven't seen that yet. Just as these motherfuckers haven't seen a chariot pop out the sky yet. They ain't seen the missiles. Babylon ain't seen what's coming to them. Go ahead.
But as in the days of Noe, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Yes, sir.
For as in the days that they were, for as in the days they were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving into marriage.
Just like today, man. Same thing today. What they doing? Eating, drinking, having a good old time, marrying. Hey, what happened? What was that at? What was that? Lebanon? Was that Lebanon? When they fucking bomb went off, they was having marriages and shit. Well, they didn't know, and they kind of found out. They said that Russia had something to do with it, man. Go figure.
Yeah. They always
Well,
want to
I'm sorry, not Russia, but Russia had a ship over there. It was the Israelis, I think, had a hand in it. We know how it go. But the point is, go figure. Russia, Iran, Russia, Israel, go figure. They over there fighting right now. Hezbollah.
They always want to poke the bear, man.
Again to marriage until that day, Noah entered into the ark.
Hey, I'll never forget when I was watching that video, man. That lady was sitting there getting married, bro. That shit blew up. She was like shit blew her back, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, not knowing something is coming. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some shit, bro. You think life is all good? You know everything is smooth. Just like right now while we teaching, man. So they can just be a fucking hit right now as we teaching, bro. That's why we gotta always be sober and vigilant. What's that? 1 Peter 5, man. Be on your shit. Be ready, man. What's that? Ezekiel the 25th tell you. Be ready, man. Watch. Hey, cause what we just said, man. No man know the time. Nobody knows the time, man. Go ahead.
And knew not until the flood came.
Hey, they didn't know it till the flood came. Hey, they didn't know over there in Lebanon until the missile dropped and blew that, all that, what was it called? It was, what you call it? Yeah, but they had a bunch of, fucking, what you call it, man? explosives. It was explosive. I can't get the name of it right now. That was sitting up in that building when they came off the shore with that ship that blew up and shit. That was they had all of the explosives in that building, man. They said that shit had been gathered up in there for years, man. You know? Go ahead.
They knew not until the flood came.
Right, they knew not until the missile came. Go ahead.
It took them all away.
That's right. Hey, it's gonna take them away, man. You wanna be taken? You wanna be taken? Hey, them missiles gonna come do the job, man. They gonna come take you away. Okay? All this loving and having a good time and ballerific shit. Hey, the Lord's gonna send some shit on you. It's gonna take all this shit away, man.
Yes, bro.
Hey, the Lord is no perspective of persons, man. He can't let this to children, men, women, children, old people. He put us in slavery. When the Lord put us in slavery, he didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck about the babies. He didn't give a fuck about the men, women, the old men, the old women, the young men, the young women, the little babies. Lord Yahweh, I don't give a fuck. Because until you gotta pay a penance, man, you gotta pay that back. And this is why this is the big ass altar, man. America is a huge altar, man.
Huh.
Hey, this is the sacrifices, man. The big sacrifice is coming to America, man.
Yes,
It's
bro.
coming to Babylon. Go ahead.
And knew not until the flood came. It took them all away.
Hey, and what is the man gonna do on top of the altar? Hey, what did Elijah do when he was on the altar, man? When he was faced with all the prophets and all the false prophets of Jezebel and Ahab. Hey, he rained down fire on them motherfuckers, man. He asked the Lord to put fire, and they was over there slapping their backs, cutting their backs and shit. They was cutting their, hey, man, there's some people that I can't remember who do that shit, but there's some people over there to make themselves feel alive. They cut. They got a fucking big ass chain, and they, it's a tradition. They go through and they slap their back and shit. They bust it all open and shit.
Some of Ishmael be doing
Yeah, that's some wicked ass shit, man. But hey, what was they doing, man? What was them prophets of Baal doing? The prophets of Baal, they was cutting themselves. Hey, Elijah was laughing at them. He was mocking their ass, man. And he called that fire and rained down upon their ass, man, and ate their ass up. And then the people started going against them because they was like, oh, they're false prophets. They're the false prophets. They're liars. They're liars. You know, and then they try to come and kill Elijah. But hey, man, but that's the point. What they gonna do in this day? You know what I'm saying? What they do to this day now? You got cutters, man. You got people that's called cutters. You know the little girls out at school, I see them at school. Little girls that go, they can come to school with cutting these shit. You hear about a girl, they used to do it back in the day when I was in school. Girl be at fucking, you be like, hey, where old girl at? Yeah. You ain't seen her in a while, she come back, all these cut marks on her wrist and shit. Like, damn, where you been at? Oh, I be cutting myself. You bitch, you crazy, bitch. That's demons, man. Yeah. You know, these heavy demons be on these people. Esau be doing that shit heavy. You know?
Matter of fact, brother Salakia, like you said earlier about the spirit, the spirit is heavy. Like you said, somebody that jumped off the bridge.
Yeah, bro.
They ain't showing everything that's going on right now.
Hell no.
You know, everybody else in the world, like you said, contemplating on football and shit. But it's a heavy spirit going on right now.
The devastation is going on this earth, period. You know, and that shit should have been on the fucking news.
Yep.
12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, whatever. Every
Yeah.
Man jumped to his fucking death in Clarksville, Tennessee, man. Fucking mutilated his body all over the road by a fucking semi-truck. And that shit ain't all over the news. Yeah. Nah, but they got this bullshit. But go get your jab. Go get Veronica. Yep. Make sure you get Veronica. Yep. You know? You got everybody fucking falling to their death, killing themselves. Well, go get Veronica.
Yep.
They knew not until the flood came.
And they knew not until the flood came, man. So it ain't nobody, just like these people now, man, they don't get it. They don't know. They don't know that they standing on the great altar, man. And that they're the actual sacrifice. The Lord set this shit up so heavy that the prophets is out here sighing and crying, and they don't understand that America is an altar, is a sacrifice for Yahweh Shema Shah. This bitch is a powder keg. How much petroleum is in America, man? How much fucking reserves is in America, man? You know, how much fucking every gas station on almost every fucking corner, bro? The pipelines. This bitch is a powder keg, bro. Look, every vehicle is set to blow. You got reason? Oh, go ahead.
It's Romans 2:11. For there is no respect of persons with the Most High.
That's right. Speak on that.
For as many as have sinned without law shall also perish without law.
Beautiful
So you know, there's no respect of person with the Heavenly Father. So the Lord said, I don't care who you are.
That's right.
The Lord doesn't care how old you are, how young you are. If you're not judging by the laws of the Heavenly Father, you'll get put to death.
That's
right.
Okay?
Wow.
And that's also in what's that? 2 Chronicles 15. They anyone that's never got an illness will put to death. When the time of Sodom and Gomorrah, there are also little children in Sodom and Gomorrah, but they got burnt the hell up, because they were wicked.
That's right.
So the Heavenly
That's right.
Father doesn't care about the situation of your family,
right.
right? Your uncles, your aunties.
right.
You know, Lord doesn't care. Because why would the Heavenly Father care about something He created? He doesn't. That's what people say. No respect as a person. If the Lord put His own Son to death, what's supposed to be people that don't believe?
What is the son's made for honor and others made for dishonor? You know, hey, it's people made for death. Right? Hey man, you know, there's spirits that's just made for vengeance. Just as there's people who's just made for death, man. You know what I mean? The Lord had, so the heathen nations, the wicked, and 2/3 was made for death. Only the elect was made for life. On this side, go around. It was only the elect that was made to have life on this side. Done.
And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Then shall two be in the field, the one shall be taken and the other left.
That's right.
Two women shall be grinding at the mill, the one shall be taken and the other left.
Hey, really, and when you go back to that taking, that's going to be when the chariots come, man. Okay, that taking there is when the chariots come. Because the chariots is going to take us out before the missiles hit. And the ones that's going to be left, they're going to be left to their destruction, man. Okay, they're going to be left to the death that's coming to them, man. All right, they're going to be recompensed for all the hell that they put upon this earth, man.
And which therefore for ye know not, but honor whatever your Lord doeth come. But now, this that if the good man of the house be known, he would watch. The thief would come, he would have watch.
Right. Right. So that's the point. So if you already know when the Lord coming back, ain't nobody gonna get right. When we gonna get right? At the last minute. Because why? We gonna smoke it up, we gonna drink it up, we gonna fuck it up until right at that very last say, oh praise honor glory, how about Shim, how shine?
That's why
I
the
mean?
Lord said He's gonna come like a thief. in the
Yeah,
night.
that's
'Cause
why He
now-
gotta come.
Yeah, because Jack would wait
Yeah.
to the last second.
Right.
Forgive me, Lord.
They do it now.
Yeah.
Everything is last minute. You know what I'm saying? And I sometimes do last minute shit.
God.
You know what I'm saying? So I know it's right, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if we wasn't no choice, it'd be the last minute. We'll be what's that they do that shit in New York, the ball drop. New Year's, yeah, that New Year's shit, man. When they do that New Year's shit, man, the fucking ball drop the last 3, 2, happy, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's gonna be the Happy New Year's, man. It's be a happy fucking missile, man. You know? You know the missiles when they drop a hit, that's what it's gonna be.
God.
What's that, an old person, like whenever they're about to die, then they want to go to God. Then they want to go to God.
Yeah, they always start talking about the Lord. I see Jesus in the light. Nah, that's it. That's what they
They
do.
been just bull crapping all their life, and now when they're about to die, they're gonna yell the Lord.
Hey, that's why he won't tell us. That's why he won't tell us the time of the day. It's because if he told us the time of the day and we knew when he was coming, we gonna fuck off, man. We gonna fuck around until it's too late.
Right.
Then when it's too late, what you do then? You know, that's why he ain't gonna tell you. Because the minute that he know it was, we know the Lord coming on X amount of
Yeah,
time.
yeah, that's
Just
it.
very day, hey, 5 seconds. Hey, it's just like the Purge. Y'all watch, everybody watch the Purge. It's just like the Purge. And they counted that shit down.
Yeah.
People had it down to a science. They went all year long, bullshit, faking, kissing each other's ass with the bullshit, and they knew. They counted down that day. Hey, 30 minutes left, 30 minutes left. Hurry up, get home, get home. You know, they was counting down. Hurry up, prepare. You gotta get your windows down to all this bullshit. Get your missiles, your guns ready and shit. You know, they're waiting for that very second. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, that's how it is with the Lord. That's how we will be. It'll be that last time, Lord, look how good we been. Nigga, you been good for a half. Hell, that ain't even a second to the Lord. You can't even count how fast that would be for you to try to get yourself together in the last second. You know what I'm saying? So Lord said, I ain't stupid, I ain't fuck with you niggas. You know, the whole world is like that. They'll fuck around until it's too late.
This 1 Corinthians 16:11, seek Yahweh by Shemel Shai, and his strength, seek his face continually.
That's it.
Remember his marvelous works that he like it works.
Wait, what do you say? Seek his face continue? Read that part again.
Seek Yahweh Bashem outside in its strength.
In his strength.
Seek his face continually.
Seek his face continually, man. Hey, we gotta be continuous. That's what we doing, man. That's what the elect understand and get. Because if you are the elect or if you try to be of the hopeful elect, you're gonna seek the Lord's face continually. You're not gonna waste a day with this worldly bullshit, man. You know, when you go into your job or whatever, and you driving and doing what you're doing, you're not gonna do like the rest of these fucking nations. You're gonna be having something spiritual going on. Because you're gonna be seeking the Lord continuously, man.
Yes,
you're gonna be praying without ceasing, man. You're not gonna stop. You're gonna always have your things on the Lord, man. What did Yahweh Shai say? I'm from above, you are from below. Hey, man, you gotta always constantly be thinking of spiritual righteousness, man. You gotta be a king all the time through the Yahweh Bashem Shai. Your whole mind should be about the Lord. Every day, wherever you driving, you walking, whatever you doing, man. Because the minute you put that bullshit, that worldly shit in your head, it's throwing you off. Now you ain't, you're not continually seeking the face of the Lord. Because now you're letting the things of this world get to you. You know?
This Psalms 1:1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor sitteth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the storm.
And you can't deal with the 2/3. You can't be out here with these niggas going pop at a club. You can't be out here doing this shit like the world do, man. You gotta do the things of the Lord. You gotta do the things that a man of the Lord would do, man. All right, hey, it's a humbling experience, man. You're gonna be to yourself a lot, man. Until you gotta go to work. This times you ain't got no choice. But when you gotta go to work, you gotta go do what you do. You know? But when after that, you ain't hanging out with them. You ain't having a big party with your friends. They like, hey man, we got a party, you gonna come? Like, oh no, I'm a man of the Lord, I gotta do my own thing, man. You know, I'm separate from you niggas, man. Hey, can you give me a ride home, man? I can't do that, man. I can't mix myself with the 2/3, man. You know, in your head you might say that, but you might be like, hey, look, man, but I got something to do, man. I got somewhere else to go. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time. Oh, which way you going? It don't matter. I ain't got time, bro. All right, so go about your business. Because one, you're married, you should have your own shit anyway. If you're a man, you should have your own. Right? What's that? 1 Thessalonians 4:10. Hey, man, you got to learn how to work with your own hands. So you got to learn how to have your own business, do your own thing. You got to have your own car. You know what I'm saying? You got to get a bus shit. Fuck it, take the bus. Hey, but if you took however you've been getting back and forth before you asked me for a ride or anything, it's the same way you need to continue to do. Don't change that shit up, because I'm not changing up. Don't switch on how you do. Don't try to talk to me just because you want to ride. Don't be cool with me because you want to use me, you want something from me. Because just as we started, niggas, the way we gonna end this shit. If I didn't talk to you from day one, so day 800, I'm still not gonna talk to your ass. We gonna work together and we gonna keep you moving. You gonna get on the bus, I'm gonna jump in my car.
Matter of fact, when you come out of this world, you cut from that different cloth, man. It's hard to put on a suit again, because you be thinking it's a damn clown suit, right, man. We don't want to put on no damn dress shoes no more, because we know
Separated from that
that
shit.
we're separated from it.
That's that old one. That's the shit you came out of.
This is 2 Timothy 2:20. 2 Timothy 2:22. Flee also useful lust, but follow righteousness, faith, charity, peace with them that call on the Lord out of a pure heart.
And that's youthful lust, man. That's youthful lust, because you want to go back and live your old days, your glory days, when the time when you was doing all those different things, when you was out in the street popping and popping. You want to relive that, man. But you gotta, hey, man, put off that youthful lust, man. Read that. Go ahead. Go ahead. Say what you got to say.
And it also says with them that call on the Lord with a pure heart. It don't
Pure heart,
say
that's
with
right.
the wicked. It doesn't say go off. And it doesn't say go off and be with the wicked or be amongst your old
right.
friends, your old peers. And the scriptures also says it's not the Lord that puts these demons on you. It's your own lust that when you flee away from it, it's your own lust that comes back
Doing it to yourself.
So it's honestly in your head, man. That's Satan coming inside your head trying to get you to go off. But it says go with them that's preaching this word. It's basically this is with the 2 Timothy 2:22. Flee also youthful lust, but follow righteousness, faith, charity, peace with them that call the Lord out of a pure heart.
That's it, man. Out of a pure heart. How you gonna do that out of a pure heart? Being a pure heart is this what we doing, man. This is using a pure heart, man. And what's that heart go back to? Your lives. which is your mind. Use your mind. Everything's about your mental, man. Your spirit, man. Open your pineal gland. When you get with your how about shit outside, get ready to open up, man. Open up that third eye of righteousness, man. Not in wickedness, because what's done in wickedness can be done in righteousness, man. It's a dual-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword. It's duality.
This is Song of Solomon, verse 2, the point is at 3. I sleep, but my heart waketh. Right? That's when we come into the truth. You was asleep, but you wake up to the knowledge, right? It is the voice of my beloved that knocketh. Yahweh Shah says, I stand and knock at the door. Any man open up to me, and he comes up. Saying, open to me, my sister, my love, my dove, my undefiled, and that's how we're supposed to remain. For my head is filled with dew, and my locks with the drops of the night. And that dew is that knowledge, right? But here's the point. Verse 3, as you saying, when you leave from out the world, you don't want to put back on that suit. Because it's like a monkey suit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, that's the old man. Well, this is Song of Solomon 5 and 3. I have put off my coat. How shall I put it on? I have washed my feet. How shall I defile them? So you can't put on that old man.
That's right. So that's what it's about. When you go back, you won't put that shit back on, man. Because all that's defiled. It's all wickedness, man. There's nothing to that's your old life. So he said, can't put that old coat back on no more, man. Hey, that's when I was doing wicked shit, man. So why am I dressed back in that old wickedness again, man? Why am I going to filthy up my feet when the Lord has purified them, man? When he's cleaned me, man. When he's cleaning, you can't be clean and go back to the old things, man, the old ways, man. You know? What you say? Right. Hey, man, let no man take their hand off the plow, man. You gotta keep pushing in the truth. You don't want to take your hand off the plow, man. But that's what we're doing. That's the point of what we do, man.
This is Jeremiah 25, verse 1. The word. This is Jeremiah 25, verse 15. For thus said Yahweh the Most High of Israel unto me, take the wine cup of this fury at my hand, and cause all the nations to whom I sent thee to drink it.
That's right. So when everything we just went through earlier is a point so we can come and tell you this understanding, man. All the wine is all the shit that we've been through, all the slaveries, all the captivities. All right, so let's name some captivities. We got Egypt, was the very first captivity we all was in together. Then, second captivity is what? Babylon. Third captivity is what? Y'all brothers should know this shit. Which was the northern kingdom. Then I'm talking about Judah. Judah's captivity was what?
We got Persians and the Medes.
Persian and the Medes captivity. All right. Then after that was what? Was Greece. After Greece was what? Was Rome. After Rome is what? Rome all over again, man. And Egypt, it all rolled into one, man. You know, these are things that we gotta know and realize. But that's when this scripture Jeremiah said he gonna take that cup, that wine. So what's in that wine is that all those captivities, all that hell, all that oppression, man. All that oppression that the Israelites has had, being oppressed by the heathen nations, along with the wicked. Because not only Esau had us in captivity, because long before Esau had us, it was the other nations. It was Canaan, right? It was Canaan had us from Egypt. The Canaanites, Mizraim. When you go back to Canaan, then you had Ishmael. Okay, you had the Persians, you had the Medes. You know, you had all these different captivities that the other nations had us in before Greece even came up. Greece is like the what, fourth captivity from Judah, and then like the brother said earlier, you can't forget about the Assyrian captivity, which went to the northern kingdom. Okay? So our people has been through captivity after captivity, been through hell after hell. The blood has been spilled upon this earth for since the earth has been. Okay? So this cup that the Lord is giving, that wine, that all that mixture in there, all that shit from every single life that has been lived in reincarnation. Every single oppression we ever been through is within that cup. To up to now, today, to right now. And it's still building. So how big is that fucking cup? How big is Yahweh's cup? Can you take that breath in We're not talking about these little fucking 8 ounce and 16 ounce cups that we used to. We're talking about the cup of the Lord, man. Yahweh's cup. Who can drink it? Who can stand it?
Not a fact, like you said, that continuous generation. Esau still trying, they still searching. When as this place go down, Babylon go down, well, Russia want to come in,
Right.
China want to come
Somebody
in.
wanna
They
come
still want to put their foot on
Still.
your neck, man.
Still.
They still want to do Psalms 83.
That's right.
You know?
They still want to add more hell to that cup. When it all comes back on them. Go ahead.
And they shall drink and be moved, and be mad, because of the sword that I will send among you.
Hey, what they should drink, they should be moved, and they should be mad because of the sword that the Lord is going to send among them, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Then took I the cup at the Lord's hand, and made all the nations to drink, unto whom Yahweh had sent me, to wit Jerusalem, and the cities of Judah, and the kings thereof, and the princes thereof, to make them a desolation and astonishment,
That's right, man. Hey, he going to kill it all off, man. Go ahead.
and hissing, and a curse as it is this day. Pharaoh,
What the Lord say in Deuteronomy? All these curses shall fall upon your enemies. Go ahead.
Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and his servant, and his princes, and all his people, and all the mingled people, and all the kings of the land of Uz,
Yeah, go ahead.
and all the kings of the land of the Philistines, and Ashkelon,
Hey, are not all those people still here? Because what it say in Ecclesiastes, there's no end of all the people. So hey, there's nobody there. So everybody's still here. All the other nations are here. We here. Israel is here. You may not know it, but you here. Go ahead.
and Ashkelon, and Asaph, and Ekron, and the remnant of Ashdod, Edom, and Moab.
Hey, Ashdod. Where's Ashdod at now? Where's the land of Ashdod? It's in Israel, man. And who's in that land? The fake Jews, the Karzais, Amalek, the chief house of Satan. Go ahead.
Edom, and Moab, and the children of Ammon, and all the kings of Tyrus, and all the kings of Zidon, and the kings of isles which are beyond the sea.
That's it. So the Lord said this whole fucking earth, every nation, even my people, even the 2/3. Go ahead.
Dan, and Timah, and Uz, and all that are in the uttermost corners, and all the kings of Arabia, and all the kings of the mingled people that dwell in the desert, and all the kings of Zimri, and all the kings of Elam, and all the kings of Medes, and all the kings of the north, far and near, one with another, and all the kingdoms of the world which are upon the
All
face,
the kingdoms of the world which are upon the face of the earth, man. Go ahead.
and the king of Shishak shall drink after them.
That's it, man. So you're going to drink this cup. Everybody got to get in this cup and take a good old gulp. Okay? And that ain't no nice gulp. It's going to kill you. It's death, because what's in that cup is everything you've given it to the Lord's people, man.
It's like hazing, huh?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta
yeah.
do something, and
Right.
you can't handle it.
Can't handle
They
it.
keep on making
Keep
you.
on doing it.
Yeah.
You don't know what happened to us. People died from that shit.
Yep.
You know? They had cases where people was on. I remember this one case from this hazing case, now that you brought it up. They had the guy drinking it. Motherfucker jumped off the bus while it was moving, man. He got so fucked up. Then they had one that they beat one half to fucking death. You know, it's like, oh, this is hazing. This is what they do. So it's not good. It's nothing nice. Nothing nice gonna come out of it. So what is? So if that's so much for this world, if that's how they haze people, because remember they stopped doing hazing now because they outlawed that shit. You made a law against it, so you can go to prison for that shit.
Right.
So how much more is a cup of the Lord? How much more is a cup of Yahweh gonna be to these heathen nations? Even to Jake, to you 2/3 as well. Go ahead.
Therefore thou shalt say unto them, thus said Yahweh of hosts, the Most High of Israel, drink ye and be drunken, and spew and fall, and rise no more.
That's it, man. So if you're not gonna rise no more, that's your death. Drink ye, spew, and fall. Drink ye, spew, and fall. So when you fall, you ain't gonna get back up no more, man. Esau ain't waking no more. You're not going to feel the faces of the earth no more.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Because of the sword which I will send among you.
That's right. And because of the sword the Lord is going to send amongst you, man. And that sword is of death, famine. Give me that right quick before we go back.
Jeremiah 15:3. I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord, the sword to slay, and the dog to tear.
Hey, the dog to tear, man. Do you think that's just a literal dog? That's the fucking animals, man. The animals is gonna rip you the fuck apart. Because once they open up, how many zoos is in America? How many fucking zoos with all kind of fucking animals is in America, man?
Every city got a zoo.
Come on, bro. What kind of animals? They're gonna be hungry. And what is a lion's natural habitat? It's to destroy, to hunt. When he get hungry, he ain't gonna be getting head fed no more. What he gonna do? He gonna go feed himself. And they showed it. They put it on what's that? National Geographic. They had lions in cage, and they chipped him. He was in cage for like 10, 15 years, and they was gonna just let him go because somebody couldn't have him no base. Something was wrong with his shit or something. But they let him go back out to the wilderness to see how he would react, see what would happen to him. This motherfucker got out there first, stumbled around. You know, he kept coming back trying to find Esau, looking for Esau because he remembered where Esau let him out at. So this motherfucker kept coming back after about a week or so. Then they didn't see him for 3 weeks. They went out searching for him. Man, this fucking man, he out here ripping shit up, man. They caught it, motherfuckers out here just tearing other animals up by himself because he was hungry, man. So what more is gonna happen when the Lord come, man? What more is gonna happen in this time now when he unleashed them animals, man?
And he gonna change the spirit of them, man. You know?
Go ahead.
And the fowls of the earth and the fowls of the heaven.
Shit, there's
and
birds that come down and peck your fucking eyes out here, man. Man, bro, that's bird. You see them on the side of the fucking road, man. Eating the fucking carcass of a dead deer, bro.
Huh.
Hey, man, don't get wounded. Don't be out here and get wounded and you walking, you ain't got no medical equipment and shit. Because you can't get to the hospitals and shit. You out here wounded, you know, you half to death breathing, you see them in the desert, falling out and shit, getting up. You wake up, you look up, a fucking bird is chipping in your neck, man.
They'll follow you, bro.
Yeah, they'll follow you up because they know you dying.
Yeah, they'll smell it.
Yes. It's like sharks in the water, bro. What did they say? What happened to our people in slavery? They said when they had tasted the blood so much, they was killing so many dicks, throwing them over behind the slave ships. And when they was throwing them over, you see a trail of blood and a trail of sharks rolling with the goddamn ship because they knew it was feeding time. Because they was dropping carcasses over the boat and shit.
Matter of fact, they're still riding that same circle of motion.
Yep, still to this day. Because that's how much blood, bro. Still to this day. They changed the migration of sharks. They had a whole total different pattern, man. But because of slavery, the sharks migration changed. Because of all the blood, they still constantly like, oh shit, we gonna run on this. We know we gonna get some goodies. You know, that's some fucked up shit. So what? So that's a part of that cup of the Lord, man. You gonna eat that shit. The same shit that was given is gonna be given unto you.
It is Daniel 9:12, and he have confirmed his word, which he spoke against us, and against our judges, that the judges used by bringing upon us a great evil. Woo! For under the whole heaven have not been done as have been done upon Jerusalem.
That's right.
So you know,
Right.
nobody has been through the rigorous captivity
Nobody.
as we been.
But the judges, they brung on this.
But they brought it upon themselves.
Right, that's right.
We also brought that judgment upon ourselves, but the whole point of it is that
Yeah.
none has been done as has been done unto Israel.
That's right.
You know, so that's why too when the Lord comes back, we're gonna double fold, triple fold
That's
the
right.
nations.
That's right.
Because the shit that we've done, we're gonna make them go through 30 times more.
That's it.
Because the hell that we caught, no nation ever caught that much hell.
No nation.
No nation gets as much hell as the nation of Israel do as we go through.
Huh.
The trials, tribulations, the hardships.
Yep.
We have the hardest in here. We have the
That's right.
hardest pot of eating, man.
Yep.
You know?
We had the worst cup. We drank that cup, and that cup was horrible. So that's why the Lord said, you gotta, hey, look, I'm gonna give it to the nations now. So they done filled it up,
So,
man.
yeah. This back in Daniel 9 and 12. Under the whole heaven have not been done as they have been done upon Jerusalem. So under the whole heaven.
Not be done upon.
So under the whole entire world, no nation has been done dirty as we do.
So what you think? So what you think when the Lord raised us up, the tabernacle of David? You know, when the Most High, well, that also goes back to Zechariah 12:10, when the Lord said he'll raise the house of David to recompense among the nations. You know, so what that we think we're gonna do to y'all, man? Right. You know, so that jump, that cup that he's really got to get better for it, and all the nations gonna be 30 times worse than what we do.
Right. Hey, they gotta drink the dregs of it, man. All the way down. And that's why the Lord said you're gonna drink it all the way down. Everything that's just gonna rip and tear through you, man. Go ahead.
This is Psalms chapter 75 and verse 8. For in the hand of Yahweh there is a cup, and the wine is red.
That's right.
It is full of mixture, and he poureth out the same.
That's right.
But the dregs thereof,
That's how I just got through saying. That's right.
all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them.
Hey, all the wicked of the earth, man. The top wicked is Esau. Runner up is Jacob, and then you got the heathen nations with them. You know? So, hey, you're going to have to drink it. And they say he's going to wring them out. So you're going to get every last fucking drop that the Lord can squeeze out. You know, the Lord can squeeze his, oh God. Oh God, his drops just go forever. You know, so you can figure out one drop from the Lord, bro, to be like, oh my, like what the fuck, man?
They drop like, you know what they always tell you in the winter.
Oh my God.
Leave the faucet.
Yeah, just one drop.
But that one drop to the
It's gonna
ball
keep
is
everything
a lot,
straight.
man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
just
saying?
figure it out. That one drip will keep your shit from freezing over. And that's just a little drip for, for the winter time, man.
That's the word that you said, bread, right? You know? That's gonna be a dreadful thing, man.
Because them dregs, it's all that filthy mixture, all the wickedness, all the pollution that's put upon this earth, man. And the Lord gonna wring that shit out on all the nations. He gonna give you back everything you put forth on this earth. Hey, you might say, hey, I ain't did nothing on this side. No, but you probably was a fucking hell demon on the other side.
That's right.
In your past life, we didn't have, my family didn't have, yeah, you're probably not on this side, but probably one of them last lives, your family had us in all kind of derision, man. There's multiple layers of sin that's put upon these nations, man.
That's right.
You can't, it's so much, that's why the Lord said he got a whole cup for your ass, man. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 15:3. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord. The sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. And I will cause them
The
to
beasts
be
of the earth to devour and destroy. Hey, somebody go ask, not Bessie, but go ask, what's the fucking name that kicked out the wizard? Jezebel. Wow. Go ask Jezebel how that shit felt. How it felt when the dogs ate up her body and left her bones. Go ahead, how it felt to hit the wall when she came out. The scripture says she hit the wall, her blood splattered all over the wall, and the dogs went and ate up her hands and her feet, hands and legs. Ate her up, the rest of them, and left just the bones on the ground. That's what the dogs is gonna do. That's what the beast is gonna do. They're gonna do that. It's gonna be something that'll be done to the people of this nation, man. Or all the nations of the earth.
and I will cause them to be removed into all kingdoms of the earth, because of Manasseh the son of Hezekiah, king of Judah, for that which he did in Jerusalem.
Now that's going back into what we was doing, but the point is that very same thing is going to happen on this side. Go back to.
This is Jeremiah 25, verse 28.
Y'all got precepts, man. Bro.
And this shall be, if they refuse to take the cup at thine hand to drink.
Woo! Hey, what he say? If this should be that they refuse to take the cup. Go ahead.
This shalt thou say unto them, Thus said Yahweh of hosts, ye shall certainly drink.
Hey, what he say? Thus saith Yahweh of armies. Drink! You ain't got no choice. You can't, just like this fucking Veronica. Ain't no choice. Esau ain't giving you no choice. So the Lord Yahweh Shai ain't giving you no choice.
That's right.
You gotta drink this shit. You ain't got no. This is your sacrifice, man. Your sins gotta be recompensed. You gotta have a recompense for the shit that you've done on this earth, man.
But lo, I begin to bring.
Hold on.
This Isaiah 60:12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish.
That's it.
Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
Woo! Speak Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that kingdom and nation is not gonna serve us, and they're gonna be ugly with us. So if you rebel against the order, so if you want to rebel against the order that Yahushua set up, okay, on down King David through the 12 and through the rest of 144, you're gonna be utterly perished. So you're gonna be forced to drink that cup. So we're gonna make that yoke heavier upon you. So if you don't want to serve that nation, shall be perished. You know, we're gonna be rid of your ass quick. You know, so let Esau try to rebel. You know, let Esau try to hold rebellion against, you know, and Esau is, man. He's the devil. You think Esau gonna go happily in captivity under us? He's not. He's gonna be taken by force. You know? So we're gonna take you, grab you up, cut your heads off, man. Cut your toes off, your fingernails. You know? You know, cut your rods off, man. What you did us, what did Esau do to us? They mutilated us, man. You know? They demasculated us, cutting us our rods off, our testicles. You know? So we're gonna do the same thing unto you in all these other nations. You know? You Hamites sold us to Esau. You know? We're gonna sell you. We're gonna sell you too.
With 2/3, they gonna have to go through their hardship. Yeah, because they was working with them fucking Hamites.
You know, and we're gonna sell you too. Ishmael, we're gonna sell you too. You think we're gonna be all the nations gonna come build the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
We're gonna be fucking all y'all up. But Esau gonna get it the worst.
That's right.
You know, he gonna get the dreads of it. You nation gonna get the beginning cups of it, the beginning tears of it. Esau, you're gonna keep all the dregs of it. You're gonna do every little last bit that you put out. Upon it's gonna come right back to you. It's gonna be fucking worse.
Huh.
We ain't selling the 2/3. I didn't mean it like that. Don't get that twisted. 2/3 is not gonna get sold. They gonna start. There's gonna be death after pain. They gonna know it when we here on this side. They gonna go through the Psalms 91. I asked you.
I got it.
Who got it? They gonna go through the Psalms 91. Okay, bring that out right quick.
This is Psalm chapter 91.
Yeah, well, go ahead, chop it. Go ahead, take it. Pop it.
He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord Yahweh, He is my refuge and my fortress. My power, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feather, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield.
Right, and that's for us, for the elect, for the hopefully, you know, I say us, the hopeful, willful elect, man. Yahweh Rakazah, that what we doing enough that we are a part of that number, man.
Huh.
You know, so I say it humbly that hopefully that we are the men who, in the first part, that we gonna be cherished, man. That the Lord is gonna hold us under. Read that part again.
God, He shall cover thee.
He shall cover you. Go ahead.
With His feather.
That's right. That's what we wanted, man. We want to be put in protection. Go ahead.
And under His wings shalt thou trust.
That's right. Hey, right now we under His wing. We trust in what? We got to do it on the daily now. You got to know you under His wing. We out on the highways and byways, man. Hey, anything can happen. I did a video on the group where they was standing on the side and it was Esau walking all down up past them. And then, hey, she tried to bust dude in the back of the head with a bottle, man. It just so happened the guy was so tall that it skimmed his shoulder. Had he been my height, or any one of these brothers' height, we'd have probably got connected on. You know what I'm saying? You know, just something so simple. You know, when you're on the highways and byways, you pray that the Lord is there, is making sure your time there is safe, man.
That's right.
You know, because why? Because she could have had a knife. He could have got stabbed in the shoulder. He could have got stabbed in the neck. Anything could have happened. You know, that's what we gotta always be watchful and vigilant when we on the highways and byways, man. And people coming up here, you know, like that weirdo whack-out bitch that came up here a few weeks back, man, about a couple months back, man. You know, walking all between. You can't do that. No, get the fuck out of here, man. Back up, because I don't know what you got in your pocket, and I don't know who you might stab on the side of her. That's why when I stepped up in front of her, I was like, hey, look, hold on, no, you ain't coming up through here, man. Fuck that, because you come up through here, and she like, boom, and she stick you, man.
Yep.
You don't know. We don't know. We don't never know what these motherfuckers gonna do. They loony beans, man.
That's right.
They demons. We can't let people come come walk up between in the break this. No, man, this is why we here. Get the fuck back, man. Fuck about she a woman or not, bro. Get back. You gotta step on back. You can't let these people do that shit. Cause you don't never know what the fuck gonna happen to somebody, man. Ain't saying we gotta, just cause they walk through, we gotta beat their ass. Just get them back off you all. Back up. Push them back. Back up, man. Get off us, man. You in our space. You can't invade my space. I don't know what you got. Fuck you about to do, man? We was out here fucking digging, put a gun on us, man.
That's right.
We know this shit from straight up. Nigga will tell you if y'all don't want to believe what I believe in, you know what I got. Pull this shit up, show this gun, nigga, what y'all, you know? Nigga, I'm with it. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what's out here. Can't be that, we can't relax like that, man. We gotta be on our shit. Fuck about if it's a woman, a child, you fuck who it is. You stop them right before you get to going.
That's
Stop
right.
You don't cross this line. Fuck back, man. And keep your motherfucking eyes open. Fuck where we at, man. Go ahead.
His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
Hey, this is the truth, man. What we teaching right now, it's the truth. About how Shimmy Shine, 100% truth, man. It's 100% truth what the Lord needs us to have, man. So it's 100% truth. It's gonna get us back to salvation, man.
That's right. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night.
That's right. You can't stand up, somebody come, popping, walking in. You can't be afraid of that shit. Oh, she a woman, I can't touch. Fuck that. That bitch step over the line, she got to go. You got to get pushed back. Get the fuck back. Know what you gonna do to somebody up here, man. This ain't no play game. Playing with you motherfuckers. And that pestilence that's gonna come in by night is what's gonna happen at nighttime, man. Hell, the daytime gonna feel like the nighttime. It's gonna be all kind of creepy, evil, wicked spirits, all kind of apparitions of Egypt and shit, man. Hey, it's gonna be all kind of animals. It's gonna be all kind of shit, man. So it's already all kind of diseases and stuff. And you gonna be my concubine since you waved at me. See, that's real shit. I'm talking to the one in the black hair. That's some real shit. She's showing her ways. She want to be nice. It's okay. You want to get saved. You gonna wash my fucking feet. You gonna do the duties of a concubine. You gonna serve. You going to captivity. Ain't got time to be nice to these fucking people. It's the real shit. But that's your saving. So you know what? And she gonna gladly do it. When that time comes, she gonna gladly hit the ground. They gonna be glad to hit that fucking ground and bang, man. Because they gonna get away from what? What you just read, brother. Read that.
Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night.
That's right. So that terror that's gonna come to a woman by night, hey, she gonna grovel. She gonna clean her fucking throat with her fucking tongue. Go ahead.
Nor for the arrow that flieth by day.
That's right. And what's some arrows by day, huh? What's the arrows by day? The missiles, man. So in the nighttime, you're gonna deal with all the pestilence, the plagues. We already got the Veronica running around, Maxine Waters running around this motherfucker. Or the Corona, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That agent, whatever the fuck that thing, it's running around this motherfucker terrorizing people already. Go ahead.
Verse 6.
And what they talking about? Oh, we got a new string of this shit. And that's even worse. How you know it's worse? What would you do to make it worse?
That's some, deltas. And Esau always use seasons. Like you know the Lord working both sides. He telling you summer, fall, winter,
Dark winter.
the dark winter, man.
Go ahead.
This is Psalms 91, verse 6. Nor for the pestilence that walk in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday.
So the darkness got its own fears. Y'all, hey man, you know what? It's this movie, bro. It's called Monsters. It came out in 2020. It's Monster Hunter. They dealing with the plague of animals from the desert and shit. What the scripture say? That this would be a land for the dragons. And these things is coming up out of the land and shit. And in the daytime, they got to deal with these big ass dragon type, which look like a Komodo dragon, right? But with big ass horns on it and shit. And it come up out the ground, and it travels through the ground fast as fuck. Come up, it was tearing shit up. And oh boy, T.I. was in it. He got killed off quick. But anyway, just like they do Jake anyway. But he killed that nigga off quick. But it was coming up in the day, they had to deal with that. They little Esau weapons, it was like Leviathan. Esau weapons wasn't doing shit to it. right? It's like it's talking about how the Leviathan's shell is the wind can't even penetrate it, right? And so they couldn't really penetrate. Point being is they went through that shit, then it started getting dark, like that scripture say. Yep. So in the daytime you're gonna deal with pestilence, or you're gonna deal with the missiles and other things going around. But then the nighttime got its own pestilence. It's got its own plagues. So when it got dark, they was walking through a tunnel. It started getting dark, and it was these fucking big ass spiders mixed with had like lobster claws on them, and a spider could motherfucker. They was walking. Nobody knew nothing was about to happen. All of a sudden, this guy was like, ah! It pulled the guy up by it put his what they call that shit, the webbed his ass up. When they looked up, motherfucker was like, oh shit. It was like, oh shit. Here it is, nighttime. Now the nighttime got its own plagues. You know what I'm saying? Now you got more fear. Now it's more fear in the night. You don't know what the fuck about to come out.
Matter of fact,
can't see none of that shit,
man. Animals got that night vision, man.
And that's when they came out, was the night. But you didn't see the fucking dragon. The dragon went hide. He was nighttime. That's when you could get away with him. But now you had to deal with the night beasts. You got something?
Yeah, let me go to this picture. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 67. The point is, hey, all the plagues gonna be on the enemy, right? In the morning.
That's Deuteronomy 30 and 7.
Yeah, Deuteronomy 30 and 7. But this is the point, 28, 67. Let me go up one. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night.
Day and night.
And shall have none assurance of thy life.
That's right.
In the morning thou shalt say, would God were even.
That's right.
And at even thou shalt say, would God it were morning. For the fear of thine heart where thou shalt fear, right. And for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see.
Right.
So that go back into it. Hey, day and night, man, it's always going to be some shit that's going off, man.
Yep. You ain't gonna get no rest.
God.
And we didn't get no rest. That's the point of that scripture saying that. So when you pull in Deuteronomy 30 and 7, it tell you that, hey, everything that we went through from Deuteronomy 28 is coming back to you.
Right.
Right? Go back to Jeremiah 15. Go back to Jeremiah 25. All this cup, you got to drink it. You did. Hey, the brother brought out that you got to drink the very dregs of the cup. What's that? Psalms
75.
Psalm 75. You got to drink the very dregs of it, man. This cup, this mixture, this wine, this blood. You know?
It's Amos 5 and 18.
Ah, yeah, I'm on it.
Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. For what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
That's right.
As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him.
That's right.
Shall not the day...
Hey, it's like that dream I said. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, because in the morning it was the fucking bear. You know, hey, at night they got to lean on the wall. It's the fucking spider coming down, the serpent. You know, the serpent coming down fight. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't, hey, and then too in the movie, they got to a point, they got all their asses, about 10 of them. They got their asses, and they had Esau, and then it was a woman at that. The Edomite woman was the badass of everybody, right? Yeah, you know, you go to that woman shit, right? And then it's Esau, and she's the badass. So they put everybody in a cocoon and shit, right? They cocoon, she gets out of the cocoon, she hits the ground. All this, make stories quick. She going through trying to check people. All the men are dead, right? So she going through, even the other chick that was with her was dead. She was Jake. It was Jake chick. What's that light skinned, pretty short haired Jake bitch? I can't think of her name right now. She fine as hell. But I don't think she a Jake though. She might be Esau, but she look like Jake. But she fine as hell. But anyway, so they had her in there, and so this Edomite bitch, she, you know, making her way through and shit. She by the time she almost get out of the cave, she start finding light. She that nigga T.I. come up. You know, he come up, come on, you can make it. And then she was like, oh, come on, yeah. So they can't take him. So he's like, I can't move no more. Oh, I can't go no more. Oh, this nigga fall down. He pulls up his shirt, and he got all these spiders and shit busting out. You know what I'm saying? It's like they fucking Jake over, man. You know what I'm saying? Jake don't make it. He wasn't stronger than this bitch. Oh, but this bitch, they didn't put that in her. They didn't put that. They knocked her out, gave her whatever the poison. She's like, you can make it. It's just the poison. He was like, no, it's something else. It's something. All right, whatever. That shit was funny. But that's how they do you, though. You know, this bitch make it out. She fights against the thing. She gets out the cave because she's Superwoman and shit. Hey, guess who's out there who helps her? Moab, man. Moab, bitch ass. Out there with Esau. Hey, what's that? Go back to Psalms 83rd chapter, man. Right? Hey, he's Confederate against us, man. You know, and he, right quick, I'm gonna try to sum it up quick. He pull her out and shit. she get to his little cave and she started fighting him, man. Just like Esau. She started fighting the motherfucker, man. He tried to save them at the very beginning. He tried to save them. And what Esau do? He sit up and start shooting at them. He trying to warn them that the Diablos, the devil, as they call it, the devil's coming. And the motherfucker, and instead of them paying attention to what to do, he shot off a little warning sign joint that it came down like red powder and shit. Yeah, like no, it wasn't a flip, it was like a powder flame, right? So it hit, and here come the fucking devil coming, Diablos, and they sit up and start shooting at him. You know, it's like, you stupid motherfuckers. Like, she was like, she's like, it's only powder. It's a warning. By the time McGraw was fucking late. That's Esau, man. That's Esau for you, man. You gonna get everybody fucked up, man. That's why you gotta die, man. You don't understand. All you know is war, man. You don't know nothing to do nothing but to be a destructive piece of shit. So-called white man can't do nothing but destroy everything, man.
That's right.
You can't say that, motherfucker. Because when you trying to save him, he gonna get you all killed. Because he gonna try to fight you for trying to save him. Like, fuck that nigga, leave that nigga alone, man. Let him die, bro. He'll figure it out when he dies. Then when he wake up, oh, damn. Yeah, you dumb motherfucker, whatever. Keep moving, man. You can't save them devils, man. They don't know how to do nothing but destroy you and everybody else. Look at the earth, man.
But what's that? How you know this is a movie? Because a spider can sense when this leg is being moved. So by right, that spider should have killed her right when she was moving out of the thing.
Exactly.
So that's how you know this is some woman in
Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly. And they couldn't get it. Oh,
And then all of a sudden, everybody else is dead but that one woman.
yeah, one woman. Her and Moab.
Nobody else.
Nobody else. Her and Moab. She was so strong like that. Her body's been built like that. And then a woman like that. No, she ain't built. What's that? I can't think of the bitch name. That hit her like this. They be having all those. It's like that bitch played in Sarah Connor. They having all those kind of type movies, man. Charlize Theron, something like that. Whatever that bitch name. But who had this? Who had the threesome?
This is Amos 5:20. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light,
right.
even very dark and no brightness in it?
That's right. Hey man, ain't gonna be no brightness in this day. And when that's the point. So when the Lord comes back, when He's sitting His place upon this earth, there ain't gonna be no light. Even when it is light, you're gonna be in total darkness, because it's gonna be just total hell, man. You know,
There's gonna be two different darkness.
Get done, go back to the
There's gonna be two different darkness. What we always go to, Isaiah 33 and 6.
Yeah.
Wisdom and knowledge should be the spirit of that time. So that's gonna be the literal darkness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you're gonna have the real darkness, because really the wisdom and knowledge is gonna be the light for that darkness, man.
That's right.
So you know,
See
so
through
like
it.
the wisdom and knowledge is gonna be that light of the darkness, because you ain't gonna be able to see.
Right.
You ain't gonna be able to see the literal or figuratively of either one. If it's gonna be dark outside, it's gonna be dark because it's dark. And then if you don't know where to go, you don't have the Holy Spirit, what's gonna happen? You still gonna be in dark, man. You're gonna be in what we always say, straits of difficulties, man. Because if you don't have the Holy Spirit, you're not gonna be able to walk and move accordingly, man. We always gotta do that. Our brothers always talk about it. Hey man, what about this? What about that? But then we'll go through a situation, man, we say, man, the Spirit just brought me out of this situation. I didn't know where it's gonna come. I didn't have no water. I didn't have no food. I didn't have no shelter. But what happens? The Lord Yahweh Shah shall give you the Spirit so you can walk accordingly, man.
Well, hey, like I did a video.
So basically, you know, when the 1 Kings 17, it speaks about how the Most High fertilizes the ravens. And after the ravens, after the Most High got them fertilized the ravens, the brook dried up, he took them to another part of Jerusalem. And he took them to the part where found a woman. She was a widow. All right, and he ate through her. But she was a widow. And then she said, but I don't have any food. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the oil, you know, we said the Lord had it when the food never run out. That, hey, the Lord was feeding Elijah through her. Then after that, Elijah went into the cave and First Kings of, I believe it was like 1 Kings 18. He went to the cave, you know, the wind came, the Lord wasn't in it. The fire came, the Lord wasn't in it. There was a small gust of wind, and the Lord told Elijah, said, what are you doing? And then Elijah explained, said, we should Lord for Israel, laid up altars, denied you and all this like that, and now they trying to kill me. But the Lord told me, said, go back to where you came from. You know? So that's the angels. The angels that, so the spirits are always gonna constantly guide them in the Lord regardless of the situation.
That's right.
You know? That was a quick summary of what happened.
Hey, that's right, because what he gonna do? The Lord gonna send that angel for his elect men. So when it's time of darkness, the angels is gonna come for rather than stay in their chariot by big. Hey, because how did the Lord lead us through Egypt, through the land? When the night is dark, it was by the fire by night, and the light and the what was it by day? The pillar by day. So you know what I'm saying? So the Lord gonna lead you. So you gonna see the chariot because you Yashala. So when you come out, they had to go through the wilderness and shit. You out there so-called Africa. All kind of shit is out there. It's all kind of beasts out there in the field of Africa. Bro, you get all kind of shit to fuck you up. You go finna fucking walk in the swamp. Oh shit, you been there with the alligators and shit. That shit'll rip you apart. You all kind of snakes and shit out there. It's all kind of shit. Everything you can think of is out there in Africa, bro. All kind of lions, all kind of tigers and shit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, so that darkness is gonna be so heavy, you're gonna have to be led. So what's gonna lead you is gonna be the angel of the Lord. Just like the angel of the Lord always lead his prophets, always lead the man elect. That's why you gotta pray and hope that you are the member of the elect. So when this darkness come down, you'll be led through it. Okay? Whether it's the chariot or it's the angel out of the chariot that come and lead you. You know, like he did Peter, like he did Tobias, Raphael. Now, hey man, you want to be led by the Spirit. And how do you yeah, that's a little bit of Toby. How do you, that's Toby's son was Tobias. But how do you get led? How do you get led? It's by the Spirit of Yahweh Shimi Al-Shai, man.
Right, that's right.
You know? Go ahead, you got something?
Yeah, this is Psalms chapter 119 and verse 105. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet.
That's right.
And a light unto my path. And so think about it, man. If you walking at night through a minefield, you know what I'm saying? And you can't see where you going, man. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna get what's the word I'm looking for?
Get blowed up.
Yeah, you gonna get blowed up. You know what I'm saying? Lack of a better
Lack
term
of
I'm looking for.
just
But through the
get
Holy
blowed up.
Spirit, we'll be able to see.
Right.
In them days, something in your mind is gonna say, "Nah, don't go that way."
That's right.
Something in the spirit just told me not to go this way. Go this way, and everybody else gonna take that way, and you're gonna see they fake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it.
Hey, cause what the fuck a mind do? Anyway, blow you up. Right? It'll blow your feet straight the fuck off. You won't be able to move no more. It'll blow straight up through your body. So at the end of the day, it's death. What you got coming to you, death. Even if you lay there, your feet. What's this? A book? Your feet can blow up. Oh, I was looking for feet blow up, and he landed his face landed on the next mine. What the fuck? That's you know what I'm saying? What more is there left, man? Here you done lost both feet, and now you falling forward, and here go your fucking whole crane. You know? So it's gonna blow your ass up.
Like Jeremiah was saying earlier, not only did he get tested for his faith, he also had to bring the little boy back to life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did.
He had to bring him back.
Yeah.
So that was
Elijah had it.
Yeah, hey man, that was deep.
But he had his time of weakness.
Yep.
Right? Like all men do. Right? He had his time of weakness when he went and hid in the cave, or when he went and hid under the tree.
Yep.
He hid and the angel had to come get him. Like, hey, wait, whoa, get up.
Get up.
You know, I don't care about what they doing, man. You know what Ezekiel said, make your forehead hard against their forehead, man.
That's right.
You gotta go teach this word. Go ahead,
Because he was saying, basically, Ahab, we seen the diligence, they seek to kill him.
They want to kill
So he was hiding. Hey, but the Lord, gave him that courage to actually pray, hey man, go back to where you came.
That's right.
You gotta finish the thing when he went upon the mission.
That's right.
And that's where he found the mission. Because
That's
it went in other things since too. It was Elijah didn't bring down Ahab and just
Elisha did. That's right.
So that's going to show you that Elijah had a certain portion, but that whole entire portion went to Elisha.
Hey, that go for us too. Hey, we got a certain portion, we got a certain job to do, but yet, hey, this shit can't get done until when? Until everybody do their part.
And it said that also that Elisha was a young man.
That's right.
So when Elijah came to Elisha, he was young in age, but then the years got taught up. Hey, Elisha, because Elijah was old when he left.
Right.
So this was years down the line of Elijah guiding him through the Spirit.
That's right.
But then once the Lord did that, amen, the Lord took Elijah up in the heavens. Right. Then it was on Elisha to fulfill that. Finish it off, man.
Hey, just like we think about Yahushua and John the Baptist. Hey man, you gotta pass the baton. You know what I'm saying? That baton gotta get passed. You look at the elders now. The baton got passed from Elder Abba Bivens on down to Masha and High Priest Yaquah, on down to the elders and apostles now, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you passing that torch. Pass that baton, man.
That's another sense is that some men are set to bring other men back.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And that next man will be better than the man that he
That's
brought
right.
back.
Yeah.
That's how most of the situations go.
That's right.
So that that's another scripture that Elijah be the least in the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah.
He was one of the greatest of the prophets.
Because the addition was greater.
But the addition was greater. He had double of his spirit.
Yeah,
Imagine
like I
that.
said, he gave that
Double portion of his spirit.
Right.
And that was heavy, man. That was heavy. Because I think he was saying, like, he looked at him a certain way. Or, you know, something. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because hey, man, double portion of anything, man. Hey, the double portion of Esau gonna be rough as hell, man.
Yeah.
Hey, if you see what happened to us, Esau gonna get a double portion, man. That's why that probably, just like the brother said, it keep your ass up at night. It's just like that dream. Like the movie the brother was saying.
Yeah.
But then Esau probably had those dreams, man. Here go the one, hey, cause what, he always depend on his gun.
Yep.
You know, he got to drop the gun, go to another house, go find something else. So he's constantly on the run, but he's doing it what? Emotionally, man.
Right.
Hey, Esau, like
He doing it on the side of wickedness.
He's doing it on the side of wickedness, man.
Hey, go back to 91.
God. This is Psalm chapter 91. I'm going to start at 6 again. Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasted at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand.
Right. Hey, so what's that gonna be? That's bodies. That's gonna be dead bodies dropping on the ground, man. Hey, we gonna have to have the spirit of the Lord on us, man, to be able to get through that shit, man. You know, like I said, like when they was going through Egypt, man, when the Lord led us out of captivity. When we was led out of captivity through Egypt, man, through the wilderness for was that 40 years? We was led through that wilderness. Hey, what, the people was dying, bodies was dropping off. You had all kind of beasts of the field. You know, you could think of the shit you was hearing. Think while you traveling at night. The Lord traveling by the fire by night in this protective shield. Nothing can hit you, but you can hear everything outside of you, man. You know?
Come on. Lot's wife. When she looked back, she heard all that destruction.
Yeah.
When she looked back, but she turned around. She
Right.
turned around, then she got destroyed.
She started missing what she had. But you can hear that destruction. Yeah.
And that's another reason too that, you know,
You gonna hear it.
because even now the time that you were living in too, man, some women ain't gonna make it. That you
That's
might
right.
love and shit. You know what I'm saying? She'll go get backed up, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, but yo, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, that's so hurt, man. You know,
Many a call, few
chosen.
chosen.
You gotta make sure you sing the spirit. How about you? You know, you care for her and shit, but in the day, bro, it's like, man, this shit is every man for themselves at the end of the day. Because we're trying to get saved, and in the midst of that, man, you know, you're gonna go fuck up, man. That's so hurt, man. You know, you gotta, hey, look, you gotta keep pushing, y'all, but you know, so you know, quick, you know, we'll see. But if not, hey, man, keep pushing.
That's right. And you seeing the men of the Lord getting that spirit. You starting to say, man, they ain't giving a damn about it. You call a brother, like, I don't give a shit about that shit, man. Why? Because you know what time get ready to come in, man. We don't have time to be worrying about your ass trying to talk about, we got to wait till the dogs. Man, we got to fucking go. And if she ain't ready to go, you're going, skirt. You know, you're going to leave her ass, man.
Jump back in the 91. Jump back.
This is Psalm 91, verse 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee.
That's right. So when you walking in that darkness, in that wilderness, hey man, no pain gonna come to you, no hell gonna come to you if you're a man of the Lord, if you are the elect, and if you got your lady, which like I'm talking about, hey, she gonna be right there with you.
Right.
Okay. Why? Because you gonna save her, because you're her Lord.
That's right.
You are her Lord. You're her Savior. So if she was meant to be saved, and she's yours, if she's with the Lord, if she's pleasing to deal with, and she might have fucked up and took the vaccination. She might have took Veronica. But hey, if the Lord like you love her, I'll strip it out of her. The Lord can do anything He want to do. You know.
She said she couldn't have any children. You know, she laughed. Lord said, is anything too hard for me to do?
That's right.
You know, nothing's too hard for the Heavenly Father to achieve, man, because He's the Heavenly Father. You know?
Lucky on that. At one point, like, when Paul got bit by the serpent, it ain't kill him, they war with him.
He stuck his hand down in the front. Down in the front. Like, what the fuck was that? Yeah, I'm all right. He, matter of fact, after that, he was sitting on the rooftop, had the truth. He had would the Lord sit down all manner of beasts unto him. When the Lord sent down manner of beasts unto Paul, is that what you're talking about?
Now I'm talking about when Paul got bit by the serpent.
Oh yeah. All right, I missed it.
It was just based on that.
Okay, yeah. I know you. Yeah, he stuck his hand down in the like wood or something. And the serpent bit him.
So if the Lord dealing with them, you know, that might not be the end all be all for them.
Like you said, brother.
I missed that whole point.
We'll get to that scripture. But like the brother said, when a woman looks at you as her Lord, she brother did a video on it. It said she got to be looking at you as her salvation.
Yeah.
Just like we got to look at Yahweh Shai as our salvation.
That's right. Hey, and to that point, like the brother brung out, is that right now you getting bit by the serpent. You gotta have faith in Yahweh Shem Shah. Because this fucking Veronica is like this Maxine Waters is the fuck whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's that thing they giving you that's out in the air. It's man, whatever this shit is, the weapon they don't put forth. Hey, that shit is fucking. You gotta have faith. You gonna make it through it. You know, Paul had faith that bite wasn't gonna do shit to him. It didn't even cross his head enough to he just went on, man. Because I mean, the faith in Yahweh Shem Shah. It's like Peter walking on water. It's the faith, man.
It's so different. We can put that shit in the air, man.
Right.
So the same shit that's in there, it's in the Shorty Temple.
Right. Call all kind of shit,
All
right?
kind of shit, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, whatever you can think of.
Fuck it, man, you know? It's like on that.
good.
Just for 1 second, man. You know, and I had a dream too that Esau and them had tied me down and they was hitting me with it. Like this was back before I even knew we was Israel. I had a dream they was tying me down, hitting me with it, and they was mad because we kept on leaking out of it. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
You know, we don't know what
We don't
the
know,
Lord
man.
can do whatever he want to do,
That's
whoever
right.
he want to do it with.
That's right.
You know, we just gotta hope and pray. You know, say keep the commandments, man. That way we might have this shield of invisibility around us.
Right. That's right. That's right. So we don't. That's right.
It's Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe.
Go ahead.
And all part of it is the name of the Lord. You know, which is the real, the biggest thing that we have is the name of Yahweh Shem Shah. You know what I'm saying? We exalt it daily, but we might not have our swords. You know, because we're not gonna have our physical Bibles with us.
But it's gotta be here.
But it's gotta be, we're not prepared to recall every single scripture. But you can recall that name that you say every single day, Yahweh Shem Shah.
Yup.
And that's the name that we're gonna need in these days. That's the name that's gonna save us. That's what's gonna save us. See?
That's why the Lord said, "Fret not."
Yeah.
You know what you should eat, what you should drink, because everything you need to do and know, the Lord gonna give it to you anyway. It's gonna be given to you. So even if you were born and you ain't got your sword, you ain't. Hey, but you still, if you a man of the Lord, you done did all the work. You still got the faith. If you still walking by faith, you gonna be praying Yahweh Shema Shah anyway. So hey man, so right there you gonna be golden. No matter if you don't know one scripture, man, because that probably be a hard time to think of the scripture. You know what I mean? But if whatever scripture the Lord might, it might just be the Lord's prayer. You just pray that the whole way through. Then Yahweh Shema Shah, keep praying, man, and keep going by because the Lord gonna lead and guide you, man. Go ahead back to 91.
This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. Slaki, verse 6.
I did that, brother.
In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path.
That's right. That's right. That's what we're doing now. You acknowledging the ways of Yahweh Shem Shah. Right? When you come into this truth, you come into this light. When you come into this light, you come into the knowledge and understanding of the things of the Lord. And then the Lord directs your path. Now you got a clear-cut path in front of you. So now you know the goal, you know what you got to do, you know where you're going. So you just make it happen, man. Because your faith is going to carry you, man. Your works and your faith together carried you through.
All
right? Go back to 91.
Psalms 91, verse 8.
Get ready to go back to 25.
Only with thy eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
That's right. Hey, with your eyes, you're going to see the reward of the wicked. And what's going to be their reward? It's death. Their reward is going to be women getting raped on the streets with them nice fat booties. Right? Hey, what you see on the internet with women nowadays now, all you do is see a woman throwing her big ass all over the goddamn internet. You can't turn the fucking internet on without a woman shaking her goddamn ass. Without her, got her everything hanging out, booty, titty, everything hanging out for everybody to see. All that shit is a curse. The fattest booty on this earth, she don't understand all them good looks. Hey, it's better to be an ugly fucking duck on this side. Okay? It's better to be a woman that has no chest and ain't got no ass, she's thick. That don't nobody want that little ugly anorexic looking bitch. It's better, bro, to be the ugliest bitch you can be on this side. Or Jacob's, because, hey, Jeremiah 30 hit, 30 and 7, and you gonna pray that the Lord trim that fat ass down. But he ain't. He might even puff it out even bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you right,
Yo,
man.
hey, well, it's the truth.
And then they acting like they ain't got stalkers on the
They
way.
already do.
Like them dudes is waiting for, like they don't know, they might not know, but when that time comes, hey, she gon', hey, big head,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Try to call everybody that dude that you gonna call, he gonna be the one that fuck you over.
That's it. And you gonna be getting slammed by everything around, man. You gonna be getting traded off here and there. So ugly ass women might got it bad now, hey, but they gonna be praising the Lord later, because you gonna find them getting hit, but a lot of them gonna be able to get through. Because see, a ugly bitch, what we do when you see a group of bitches? It's always one ugly bitch. It might be two in a group of bitches, but they the luckiest hoes out there. You know what I'm saying? She be real meek. She don't really say much. She be quiet and shit. But she ugly, so she ain't got nothing to say. She humble. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so, hey,
Yeah. Well, not today, but you get what I'm saying? But there's still, back in my day when the bitch was ugly, you remember the ugly hoe? They used to be quiet because they knew they was ugly. But like you say, nowadays everybody puffed up. Yeah. But the point that I'm making though is that in the end time, hey, a man gonna rather see the woman with the fat ass booty than he gonna see some ugly bitch, even in the end time. Because if I was one of them out there, I'm looking, hey, she got big fat one, she look good, grab her, and we all gonna get her. You know what I'm saying? Her girl got time to get away. You know? Yeah. Where's that brother? Yeah, brother man. Yeah, he's a brother man.
Because most of them gonna be wicked. Because wicked nigga gonna look at her not only being a commodity. Hey, she food, man. Right. A big ass is food.
Hell yeah, she sell it to the next man.
Right.
She's a trading. She's trading. She can trade that bitch, man. And so all these Edomite women that want to look like Jake, want to have to do the booty injections and shit. Think, hey man, y'all are all on the market, man, to be raped, robbed, and sold, man. Hey man, it's time for women to get that. They gonna stand up to you women that are at ease, man. Micah is coming through, man. Micah is coming. Micah 7 and 10. Micah 7 and 10 is gonna come through, man. And these women gonna look up and they gonna be like, fuck. I was with my girl. They kidnapped me and my girl, but they left that ugly bitch alone. She got away. Like, yeah, because you bitches is a curse. She was blessed. Hey, she might end up in the pocket of the man of the Lord. What is that? Wisdom of Solomon? No. Songs of Solomon chapter 5. We will build upon her. We will build. She don't have no breast. We will build upon her. We'll make her a brick house. What we want her to be. You know what I'm saying? So hey man, I'll take the old ugly bitch because you old fucked up. Y'all, I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna make it what she gonna be anyway. Because when I get my spiritual third eye, and I get that power, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna turn it to what she gonna be anyway.
That's the wicked ass women got a bunch of spirits. You don't want that shit around you.
Right? Hell no. And like I said, it used to be ugly hoes used to be very humble. Now, like I'm saying, the true story, they done got on. All of them done got. I ain't talking about the fat, because it be some pretty fat bitches, right? We ain't talking about, but the ugly hoes, a lot of times be real humble, man. Used to be.
I got it. It's Isaiah 13 and 12. You know the scripture.
That's it.
I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man the gold of wedge of fear. Therefore I will shake the heavens and the earth, and shall move off her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts. So the most likely gonna make a man, not any man, a man of the Lord, more precious than fine gold, of wedge of Ophir. Because Ophir gold is the most precious type of gold to be able to get. Because you don't come across gold every single day. I mean, I never seen a gold pellet just on the fucking ground. You gotta go to some remote ass place. You gotta really go through a lot of hell to catch and find some real good gold. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sift it out through a lot of bad shit. But that's who we are. With those little pebbles of gold, on the site, and so when the woman sees a man of the Lord, she's gonna be slapping into oh man, all praises, she's gonna be drop to her knees.
Hey, there's no telling what she done seen before she got to you. See, the Lord gonna take her through terror, because she gonna see all kind of shit before she even get to you. Whether it's you get to her or she get to you, however the Lord do it. But she probably gonna see so much shit. That's gonna be her breakdown right there. So that's why I was saying earlier, this gonna hit the floor. And they gonna just whatever you want. Like, oh shit, what's that? I put that video out in the camp where the lady said, what she said? She said, let me find me a house daddy or whatever, a daddy. She couldn't talk to her else. What she said. Yo, Instagram. She said, hey, look, let me find. She said, I got the house. I got it's Isaiah 4:1. I bring my own. Yeah, I bring my own. You know what I'm saying? She said, I'll take care of your kids.
Yep.
Your kids.
That was beautiful.
You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful,
Like I ain't got kids, but I will take care of your kids. Just be, you do whatever the fuck you want to do. Just be my husband. And that's what they gonna say. That's in the scriptures.
This Isaiah 4:1 that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, unless be called by thy name, take away our reproach.
That's right, man.
That is going.
Go ahead, go ahead.
There's going to be reproach in that day. You know, for the women that do not have any stability. So they're going to be seeking for a man because, like I said, right. Only reason why we're not going to do things they're able to do because the way America has been built. It's been structured for women to not need men because of the internet. They make all this. When all that shuts down, when all that shit shuts down, there's no money being pushed out. You know, women, they're gonna need a man. It's gonna be something that you need a man. But now, like that, going back to the point, not any man, but the man of a minimum understanding.
God.
You know, because you're not gonna be able to go with a 2/3 dude, a 2/3 nigga that don't know anything, because he gonna be getting trotted down just like you.
Just like he feels right. Or he gonna be in a group that's picking them off, that's stealing them and fucking them doing things like the Benjamites did to the Ephraimite and his wife. You know, had so much sex with her, she died the next morning. You know?
Hey, break down that video, because it goes right with the brother on Isaiah 4:1. What did she say? She said that she just want a man.
Yeah.
She said I don't care if you have any kids. She said I'm not gonna look in your phone.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She said but then he was just saying the reproach.
Yeah.
You know, she said I don't want I ain't even gonna look through your phone. I'm not. I just need you here.
Shama free.
Yeah. No drama. No drama, man. You know.
Shama free. And she's a Jake too, wherever she's from.
Yeah.
She's from Thailand.
Yeah, she's
Yo,
Thailand.
hey, we know it's a lot of Jakes in Thailand. Go ahead.
And one thing on that, it says that they're not gonna want food from you. They're not gonna want clothes.
Yeah,
right?
no, that's further down there.
Right, because we might not even want them. They just be like, look, let me just follow you.
Yeah.
Let me just be with you. I don't need nothing. I'm gonna take care of that. Just let me be around you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Now, if I go back into that scripture, finish it off. Where it say that they will bring their own raiment.
And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name to take away our approach.
That's right.
In that day shall the praise of the Lord be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and come from them that are speaking of Israel. And it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion and he that remaineth in Jerusalem shall be called holy, even every one that is written among the living in Jerusalem. When the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion, he shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem. So Most are going to wash the filth for the daughters of Zion in that day. Because in the kingdom of heaven, they're not going to be asking, they're going to be having servants to do that for them, to make their clothes and their rest. How we know what we're talking about now, because they got to do it now, but the kingdom of heaven, they're going to have servants. Our women are going to have servants. Our women are going to have power, spiritual power, but they're going to be righteous. But the majority of women on this side, they're going to be the servants because they're not right. But you have a few women that are going to see and that's the only one we're going to have aura made up in those days too.
Right, that's right.
So the Lord's going to make it known who's the goat. They're going to see it. And they're going to say, oh man, he's glowing. Aura, man. So they're going to flock to us in those days, and we're going to curve some women. You know what I'm saying? Especially, brothers will be, hey, get out, nah. You know what I'm saying? And the Spirit's going to let you know which one to take and which one to not.
That's right.
Because we're not going to take every single chick that comes. Because what is chick to the niggas that are celebrities nowadays?
Right.
All of them want them. Every single one of them.
Right.
But all of them good? Hell no.
So what's it called, like X-ray vision?
Yeah, that's what we're going to be able to know.
Like heat signature, you will know which one's the dark and light.
Yeah.
The spirit, they see the one got a spirit, one don't got a spirit.
You know what I'm saying? You'll know one coming to you. She might look good as hell. But no, that bitch is deep. You'll know you're going to see through the spirit. She see in her mind, you can hear what she's about to do.
because
You know what I'm saying?
they might try to set your ass up. Real deal. They'll be like, hey, go with him. You know what I'm saying? And when they fall asleep, take their stuff and bring it back. So it's like, nah, I ain't dealing with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't no fool.
And that's also the scripture about the little kings that there was a woman, and they were going through famine in the land. And she went to the king, and she was like, "Hey, look, we'll eat my son and your son. You eat your son today and my son tomorrow." They took Cain, ate his son, the king's son. He looked back, she was gone, nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. And then you know that she was feeding her son, some of his sons, all body parts, bro. Come
on, man.
Same thing with the daughter, I mean, with the 2 women, with King Solomon. Same thing happened with that.
So, and
She
that's
tried to take her son died, and she tried to claim that son for herself. You know, but that's that time, you're going to be in that kind of dealing with that kind of shit.
because, like I said, that's when the spirit rules will really quick the men of the Lord, the elect, the prophets. Because we're going to be able to have complete the summary on which one is good, which one is bad, man. So we're not going to take all you women. It's because you come to us and begging for mercy. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the outshot. The Lord ain't gonna kick. Lord ain't gonna take all you niggas that's begging for the Lord. No, you're only kicking the truth with the ones that are sincere. So if you're not sincere, we're gonna shoo you away. You know?
Go back to 25.
This is Jeremiah 25, verse 28. And it shall be, if they refuse to take the cup at thy hand to drink, then shalt thou say unto them, Thus saith Yahweh of armies, ye shall certainly drink. For lo, I begin to bring evil on the city, which is called by my name, and should ye be utterly unpunished, ye shall not be unpunished. For I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth.
That's it. Hey, the sword gonna come for everybody on the earth, man. We just got through going through different type of scenarios. Okay, all those scenarios gonna play out in this day, in the next 6 months, in the next 3 months, in 2 months. It's coming, man. This shit is coming because the fight is already building up over in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay, it's already building up. They already got the MOTB. Okay, you already being geared and set up with the pressure that you can't go out to a restaurant in New York. Starting in New York, you can't go out to the restaurant without having the Shirley Temple, Curly Temple. I like that. You know what I mean? You already can't go out without having it. You got to show your passport to prove that you had it. So how long you think it's gonna be out here in Nashville, man? How long you think it's gonna be until it hit here? Because they got till what, the 11th, I think, of September, and it's enforced. And they already enforcing it now. They got some places already enforcing it as we speak. That's out there now. So how much longer? Hey, what was that last year? This bitch was locked down with nobody out here. Yo, we was like, oh, call on y'all about Shima outside.
Nobody was out here.
Nobody was out here, man.
Another thing too, you know, we're gonna see big ass votes.
Yo, yes.
We're gonna, you know, Esau has to do really honestly come up with some bullshit saying that there's been an 80% jump in the
They saying it now.
in the C19
Yep.
virus or whatever
They
like
saying
that
it
people
now.
are catching.
Yep.
You know, so they're gonna double it, triple it to make people that don't get scared. But
right.
they're the ones that they're the main, the ones that get hit with the Shirley Temple. They're the ones that are the main holders of it.
That's right. That's right.
They're the ones that are in the hospitals. They are in the hospitals. It's proven facts.
And they say that shit got something to do with the 5G.
Yeah.
Just know they ain't yet to turn that 5G.
And then yet,
off.
so what Esau gonna do, man? Look on, man, Esau can have you control you people. I mean, fucking bugged out.
They got a video on Instagram where they turned the 5G up. Everybody just fell out and died.
And then there's some ingredient in there when you put the radiation next to it, it just started jumping and moving.
Yeah.
It looked like venom.
Right. See? Yeah. So, you know, and that's what that 5G is. All that radiation. That's all it is. It's only a bunch of radiation.
Yeah, this man a mad scientist.
Oh, hell yeah, he is.
And then also, people going with that, and then people gonna start prophesying. People that see us here, see us be like, oh, y'all right. Nigga, and we're gonna see people out here walking the market, y'all right. Everything that was saying was right. And they're gonna be up there, up in battle war, you know what I'm saying? We're up in here warning shit, but they're gonna be seeing us like, man, they out the cars and shit. Hey, they were right. You know what I'm saying?
And it's gonna be a lot of fights, man.
That's
It's
what
gonna be a lot of
she
hell
said.
breaking.
And Ezekiel 3, then they should know it was a prophet of
That's
month.
right. That's right. That's right. And then you're gonna deal with 2 Ezra 15 and 16 because you know it's gonna be hell, man.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna be complete utter chaos out this bitch.
You think people gonna be willing to take the Mac?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People gonna be just willing just to be like, go ahead, hit me with that. You know?
But the point is, there's Edomites that won't take it.
Yeah.
These fucking Republicans.
Oh, yeah.
There's certain Republicans that won't take the shit. You know, the liberals. I mean, it's probably the liberals that don't want to take it too. I think they got something called the blue bloods.
Yeah.
I think they like the blue blood liberals. They like Republicans, but they kind of just agree a little more with the Democrats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right? They agree a little more with the liberals than they do at times with they call themselves blue bloods, blue-blooded Democrats. That's them Dixiecrats. They the first original Republican, right? They's the ones that wanted to put Jacob slavery from the beginning anyway. You know, but they still got that same flavor. They know they know what's being happened, that they going through. Because like I said, the military got to take the shit. Everybody's Biden already said he put forth the rule that everybody got to get curly, man. Everybody got to get it. So at the end of the day, that order gonna come down. It's gonna be for everybody, man. And ain't no and it's gonna be nobody's spirit, man.
They already taking people's kids too.
Yeah.
I've seen it. They running up in your house, taking your children.
Yeah.
Because they not getting it. So, you know, when they see that, that's one thing too. I'm sitting back watching because once they come in for people's kids, and he's strapped. He's not going. You know what I'm saying? There's really gonna be all hell breaking loose out here. The more closer we get to this time, the more they try to enforce it, and the more that there's gonna be retaliation on the other side. Right. They gonna fight against each other, and we gonna be caught in the midst of it. Right?
That's Bush. We'll walk out that talk. Damn.
Ran out.
And that's what scripture says, Satan be divided against itself. How can he sin but having that?
That's right.
So we know that, you know, man, because you got, like I said, all these white power, you know what I'm saying? You know, they believe that, hey, look, they should have rights. They already against it because you got a lot of these Edomite
Proud Boys.
Yeah, Proud Boys. They're in the woods, you know what I'm saying? They don't walk around knowingly that we know who they are. You know what I'm saying? They're not letting themselves know that they're Proud Boys. Yeah. But we know who they are, man. When the time comes, there's going to be a lot of Edomite groups getting together, getting ready to go against the government. Revolt. You know, they got the people for anytime apocalypse Paris. They got bug out bags. You know, all this different shit. You know, you got Edomites that have guns loaded, food stored up for probably 6, 7, 8 years. Was waiting for this shit to happen.
Hey, they've been doing this shit. They've been doing this. The bug out people. What's they called? Preppers, doomsday preppers. Yeah, they've been doing this shit since the 30s and 40s. Yeah. Since they've been doing this shit since they thought the atomic bomb was gonna drop. Yeah. They used to have a actual baby mask to take the radiation out. You put on your baby's head and shit. Big ass mask, man. Hey, you gotta pump it. You gotta pump it. So the baby, one baby was in that bitch. She was like, big book fell out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever be doing. So they been ready for this shit, man. Esau play that shit. They been ready for this bullshit. They been ready for this shit to fall out. Ain't nothing to it. Hey, back to the scripture. Back to the scripture.
This is Jeremiah 25, verse 30. Therefore prophesy thou against them all these words, and say unto them,
and that's what we doing. So we prophesying against you now. We're saying all these words. Go ahead.
Yahweh shall roar from on high.
Hey, that's him roaring, man. Go ahead.
And utter his voice from his holy habitation.
That's right.
And he shall mightily roar upon his habitation. He shall give a shout, and they that tread the grapes against all the inhabitants of the earth. Mm-hmm. A noise shall come even to the ends of the earth. For Yahweh had the controversy with the nations. Right. He will plead.
Hey, so he got an issue. He got a problem. You know, hey, well, Jay, go to, nigga, I got a problem with you, nigga. Well, that's the Lord. He gonna scream it from on high. And that's showing you that he got a problem with all the nations on this earth, man. Huh? That's right. Go ahead. That's the plagues, the missiles, that's everything that's going to be released. It's going to show the Lord got a problem. And ultimately, it's going to be the missiles and the chariots. Okay? That icing on the cake going to be Yahushua busting the clouds and ripping shit up. Okay? Go ahead.
He will plead with all flesh.
That's right. He ain't going to beg. He's not. His way of pleading is by death. He going to push death upon this earth. He's not going to come beg people to please change. Please do better. Like they do those movies they're showing at the end of the world. Like what was that? The Knowing. They came begging, helping, and he was like, oh well, maybe I can go back and see if they'll change their mind. Fuck that. And he ain't gonna say that because it's gonna be complete death, man. Lord ain't giving your time was your time that you had before he got you. He gave you time. He had mercy upon the earth. You chose to do the latter. Go ahead.
He will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword. Say Yahweh.
Right, and he will give them that are wicked. Right. He didn't just say, I'm going to give just the wicked to the sword. I'm going to give them that are wicked. So you 2/3, you Esau, Edom first, you 2/3, and you heathen nations, man. Hey, you are the wicked, and you're going to be given unto the sword. Go ahead.
Thus said Yahweh of armies, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation.
Woo! Evil shall go forth from nation to nation.
Yes,
so ain't nowhere going to be nothing not popping off, man. Go ahead.
And a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the
great
coast.
Whirlwind. What's that great whirlwind? Be raised up. What's that great whirlwind, man? It's gonna be a chariot, man.
Chariot, man.
Read that again.
Evil shall go forth from nation to nation,
That's right.
and a great whirlwind
So ain't nobody safe. Go ahead.
shall be raised up from the coast of the earth.
Woo! So from the coast of the earth, man. So off in the coast of, what's the coast of America, man? What's some of our coasts? East Coast, West Coast, right? When you look on the coast of the East Coast, what's over there? New York. What's over Maine, Rhode Island? West Coast, you got California.
Portland.
You know what I mean? Go ahead.
And the slain of Yahweh shall be at the gate from one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth.
So from the north to the south, from the east to the west. Read that again.
And the slain of Yahweh shall be at the gate from one end of the earth,
From
even,
one end of the earth. Go ahead.
even unto the other end of the earth.
Even unto the other end of the earth. So as far as, what's the most tipping point before we hit Canada? Is that Massachusetts or what's that tip up there? Is that either Massachusetts
Maine.
or is Maine?
Maine.
One of those, very top. So before you hit from Maine all the way down to South California, to the southernmost tip of, well, hell no, that's what, Mexico, right? Ain't that the southern?
Southern of
Well, if you go into the west, it'll be California.
Yeah.
Right, so going in, which it goes into Mexico as
The
well.
West Coast from-
So all over the whole fucking earth, it's gonna be catastrophic to failures and hell, death, destruction, all kind of shit.
See, Jerusalem get hit, man.
That's right. Yeah, they hitting it
The
down.
Lord gonna, hey man, the Lord gonna
Yeah.
do something on Jerusalem. On
Hey,
Israel, man.
hey, Israel right now is fighting on all sides because they got Lebanon.
Oh.
They fighting on Lebanon because Hezbollah is dropping shells on their ass from over there. Then they got Assyria popping shells on up from the other side across where Jerusalem going through. Go ahead.
What's her name? What's that bitch name is by Bible? What's her name?
Makala?
Yes.
Kamala?
Come out here. But, yeah. See, I don't know if brother probably seen it, but it said we have to protect Israel at all costs.
Oh, yeah,
She came out saying it, so she said they gonna send U.S. troops in Israel to defend it. Right.
And they can't even defend their own.
So what's gonna make Iran do, man? Russia.
Right.
They'll be like, hey, what's up, nigga?
Hey, Russia already got what they did, they upped the weapons that they had in Syria. So they gave them better weapons. And they were saying that Israel, if they come with a plane too far over into Syria, it will shoot down a Syrian plane. They don't mind. It will shoot down one of Israel from the IDF. It will shoot down one of their planes, man. You know? Go ahead.
They shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dug upon the ground.
Woo! So you're gonna be shit upon the ground, man. You're gonna be as dog shit, as horse shit upon the ground. Bodies fluttered. That go back to Psalms 91st chapter. Okay? 10,000 by my side, and 10,000 by my side, and 10,000 by my right hand. Okay? The carcass is gonna build up so heavy that you're just gonna be like shit, stepping in shit. It's gonna be stepping body for body. You ain't even gonna see the fucking ground no more. Bring that out, huh?
It's Isaiah 66:15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
That's right.
For by fire, and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
That's right. Hey, so in that day, the slaying of the Lord should be many. And by fire will the Lord plead with all flesh. So how about Shema Shai gonna plead? He gonna plead with fire. Okay, every human on this earth, it's gonna be the fire, the missiles, the nuclear weapons. It's gonna be the chariots coming with their beams. Okay? It's gonna be the dog tearing upon the earth. It's gonna be the plagues of the earth, the plagues of Egypt. Okay, because they didn't talk about this plague that we're dealing with in Egypt now. But Egypt, there's these plagues that Egypt didn't deal with. That's about to come, man. That the scriptures didn't speak of, that's these plagues that's coming, man. Somebody has something before I jump back 25?
I got something on that whirlwind.
All right, hold that. Hold it. Nigga, we'll jump back to
It's Daniel 3:1. Woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not.
What countries, what people has put forth more lives upon this earth than the so-called white man? What country has shed more blood upon this earth other than the so-called white man? Eh? Who has ever shed and done what these people has done on earth? Not Babylon didn't do it. The Persians didn't do it. Shit, they doing that to the Persians now. They over there fucking up the Iraq, the Babylonians now. They ran all through Afghanistan and Pakistan. They got blood all over this motherfucker, man. Go to the bloody city, man. It's all full of lies and robbery, man. How many lies have you been told in this motherfucker, man? How many lies have you from birth been told by the so-called white man? And your very first lie you get told when you can understand and remember something is 1, Jesus Christ, 2, Christmas. 3, you're black. And we could go so forth and so on. You were monkeys hanging on trees. We saved you. We saved y'all from yourself. In Africa, you were destructive people. You were like gorillas. You couldn't understand. We had to teach you. Like, what the fuck?
That's how it make it sound.
You know? And how much blood before slavery has this devil shed, man? And we're not only just the American devil. You got the devils that's in Britain. It all started from the mother. She's the mother of America. So how much blood she shed? And matter of fact, they told that bitch she gotta pay was that Jamaica or the islands, Caribbean islands, she gotta pay them back reparations. They said, oh, I think it was 300 billion or something to that effect. That's not even enough for the shit that they did to them down there. Hey man, you can't factor in the bloodshed that has been put forth on the people by this one nation. Oh, no, has been done. You run that out. Yep. None has been done. None has been done. Go ahead.
Back in Nehemiah 3 and 1, woe to the bloody city.
That's right. Hey, and what does woe mean?
Destruction.
Destruction, man. Death and destruction. Hey, like I said, man, hey, it's a beautiful thing, man. When we live at, the dude jumped off the fucking bridge, man. That's destruction, bro. Whatever apparitions, whatever demons he had on him, would have made him jump off a Trenton Road bridge. That's some shit. Bro, that's some deep, bro, that's some heavy motherfucking demons.
That's the sign of destruction. That's the sign of Babylon falling, man.
That's it, man.
Like that one dude who set himself on fire right before all this started happening, man. I mean, y'all remember that? When dude set himself on fire in D.C.? In D.C. in the front.
Oh, in front of the White House. Yeah.
That was over.
I thought you were talking about out here. Yeah, no, but yeah, you're right. You're right. He lit himself straight the fuck up, man. Right in front of that bitch. Rome was burning, man.
Because it's also say that man's eyes fail you, but a demon will come.
That's right.
So you know whoever that dude
Man's eyes
was,
fell for fear.
you know who that nigga?
Hey, somebody get that straight. Y'all know that?
He could have been higher ranked.
Man's eyes fell for fear.
You know?
Man's eyes fell for fear.
But this is back in Nehemiah 3 and 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery.
That's right.
The prey departeth not.
That's right. Hey, who's the prey? Who's the prey, brothers? Steve, we gotta know. No, I know you look good. Right. Jake, Israel, Yashalom. Okay? We the prey. Why? We departed not. We still here, ain't we? Go ahead.
The noise of a whip and the noise of rattling of the wheels.
Man, what's that? That's what Esau's armor, man. Esau's tanks.
That's gonna be the tanks.
You know? You're gonna hear it
rattling wheels.
Rattling wheels. Go ahead.
Another brass of the horses. Another jumping chariot.
You're gonna hear the airplanes in the air. Jumping chariots. Go ahead.
The horsemen lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear.
That's the missiles coming out of them. Just be glitter, some flash of light. Coming out of the silos, you're gonna see a flash of light. Coming out of the tank, if you see a tank shoot off, it's that boom! And it's that big ass, bright ass light popping out. It's glittering. It's whoa, you know, shit. Go ahead.
And a glittering spear. And there's a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses.
Woo! We just got through saying it. Psalms 91, man. Hey, then you gonna have to go to Psalms 23. You gotta pray for some protection, man. Psalms, what's that, 50? You have to hit Psalms 52. You know what I mean? You know, hey, Isaiah, Psalms 144. You know? Because right now we in the time of Isaiah, not exactly so say Isaiah because I know that's where I want to go. But Psalms 137 right now, man. You know? Go ahead.
And the carcasses, and there is none end of their crops.
Woo, damn. So ain't gonna be no, it's just like when you see a cornfield. So that's gonna be the death on the earth. It's when you see all the, you know how you got a cornfield, you like, God damn, this motherfucker in. But that's how the body's gonna be, man. The body's gonna be dead, dropped all over the ground. It's gonna be like, fuck, do this shit ever end? Go ahead.
And of their crops they stumble upon their crops.
They assembled upon their crops, man. They stumbled upon.
He's falling over dead bodies, right?
Yeah, come. They stumbled upon them crops, man. Hell yeah.
Because you can step up the one and not fall. But that gotta be a lot. Yeah. And you already know there's gonna be, hey, we can't even handle one dead body. We ready to throw up.
Yeah, right.
So that's match on.
Imagine the fucking smell.
That smell on.
You know,
can't even handle
it's gonna be like fucking treats, man.
Bro, we smell that every day. We go past the house. You know, when we live at, you go up this one road, you smell the cow's shit. Or it smells so fucking putrid. Every time you drive past, it hit you like, oh, it's so horrible. And that's just probably about 40 cows maybe.
Imagine falling on top of that shit while you walk.
Oh, damn.
Ain't no shower.
That'll add to the pestilence that's going on.
That's right. Yep, that's right. You can see that on the movie 300. Yeah, they found the bodies out. Yeah, but the brother right though, the pestilence gonna add on. That's gonna make pestilence even worse. Because when you got a rotten corpse, you got one rotten corpse, and when you said they put the mask over their face, they're like, hey, you better put the they get things like the Vicks or some shit they put in their nose. They put like, see that, hey, because hey, what it is, people know the truth, man. You know, the women looking. See, hey, she might be with a man, but she be like, hey, something gonna happen. Maybe they need to, you know, but hey, that's the spirit of the world, man. Because this world, no matter what you're doing, you know death is upon you, man. You know, but back to what it says that when they go exhume a dead corpse, they gotta put that shit on their nose and shit to cover their mouth, but their mouth and nose, because that smell of one body, the death of one body is so putrid. Fuck, the scripture said we gonna stumble over the bodies, bro. Fuck, and like the brother said, we fall into them. Hey, the pestilence that's gonna be on them dead, rotten corpses, bro. The diseases that's gonna come, and then think about if it's a corpse that was already diseased. A woman with blue waffle with disease in her pussy already, you know what I'm saying? Gotta hit the woman. Gotta hit her on the street. You gotta hit the blue waffle. You know, they got a blue waffle disease, man. But you know, many diseases, people gonna be dead of this virus that's running around. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be dead corpse that got this virus, all kind of AIDS, all kind of shit, man.
Airborne.
Yeah, and it's all airborne.
It's Ezekiel 7:15. The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. So that's it, man. Because you're gonna try to escape out the city. They're gonna be trying to kill you out there. Because ain't nobody gonna want to be in here.
No.
If all these, just these people alone right here, hey, this whole block is shut down. This shit, you smell it from one side to the other. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody gonna be in the inside of that shit. But when you go out, it's gonna be the sword out there too. You gonna have to deal with the shit out there. Ain't no escape.
He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him.
Ain't no escape, bro. Ain't no escape, because you be out in the field. Hey, now you gotta watch out. Now you got the doomsday preppers, right? So you get out deep in the woods, you think you good. These motherfuckers watching you on the monitors, sniping you off the top of the fucking houses that they build out there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you ever seen like 28 days later or something?
Yeah.
Like when people was trying to get out of the city, they was like, hey, those are being, you know, whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They was killing people for coming out. Because they're like, oh, you might contaminate. But you know, that's a game that they're gonna be playing in. It's right. It's not a game.
Did that shit not just happen? That shit just happened during Katrina. They did that same shit during, I don't know if y'all remember about Katrina. When Katrina happened, motherfuckers trying to get out of, they were trying to get out of St. Louis. And they, what's that, where they cross over into, it's a bridge, you cross over into Missouri, I think it's Missouri. They was trying to get over the fucking, just trying to get the fuck away from, St. Louis. Man, shit. They blocked that bridge off, man. Them Edomites, they had them guns. They stood up on there, said they shot a couple people, then everybody started backing up. They wouldn't let nobody through, bro. They was like, no, we don't know what y'all got. And that was mostly Jake down up in there, man. You know what I'm saying? So they cut them off. They wouldn't let them over into their cities. So the same thing that's going to happen now today. So when you go out to the field, Esau already out in the fucking hollers, what they call it, the hollers, right? All way out in the fucking, way out. And they going, when everybody start trying to get outside of the city, because it's going to be so chaotic, and they just going to be laying bodies down, man. So they go, Psalms 91, it's just going to be prevalent, man. Where you at? Right here?
This is back in Nahum 3.
So in Nahum, you going to just stumble all over top of the bodies, man. Start back there.
Nahum 3 and verses 3. The horseman lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear. There's a multitude of slain, a great multitude of carcasses.
Woo.
And there is none end of their crops. They stumble upon their crops because of the multitude of whoredoms of what was that? Wonderful. Is it wonderful?
Whoredoms of the well-favored.
The whoredoms of the well-favored harlot and the midst.
Hey, the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. America, man. Hey, cause America is favored through all the nations. Cause she make every nation rich. Every nation has, hey, China wouldn't be what it is if it's not for this bitch, America. If this whore had not, hell, the world wouldn't be. The whole world, hey, they brought the West to the Eastern civilization, man. And they gave them the civilization of the West to the East. When you go to Dubai, Dubai looks like New York. It looks like Vegas and shit. You know, you go to, I was looking at his shoulder, look at Esau in this helicopter. They were showing Dubai and shit. They showed, man, they got nothing gold everywhere, man. Gold this, gold that, palm trees everywhere. You know what I mean? They got that bitch, I mean, fucking this, fucking big ass, beautiful ass buildings and shit. Oh, dude, it looks like you in America, man. Only difference is motherfuckers got on dashikis and fucking, what they call wraps on their head, man.
Matter of fact, when they come over here, the women be wearing tights.
Yeah.
So that let you know they been westernized.
They been westernized.
And then
man.
back in the days when you used to go to buy, you couldn't go to a hotel. You couldn't go to a hotel with a girlfriend. She had to be your wife.
Right.
Now you can wear a bikini. You got a
Everything.
girlfriend. I mean, you westernized.
They westernized them, man. They westernized all of them are, man. So that's why I say that he is drunk deliciously with the earth, man. The wicked, the nations have drunk the wine of this harlot, man. Go ahead.
And of the well-favored harlot, the masteries of witchcraft.
Woo! And all this is witchcraft, man. Because it's all fake. It's all phony. It's all a show. Nothing is real. No, there's no real establishment to this, man. You know, that's witchcraft. That TV, televised vision. You know, it's witchcraft, man. The music, the air, everything that's put, it's all phony. It's all it was all a dream. You know what I'm saying? Who said that? Biggie Smoke. It was all a dream. You know, but that's what it's like, man. You know, being in America is like a dream, man. Some parts of it is fucked up, but you can go to parts of this is fucking beautiful. Go to Vegas.
San
you know,
Diego.
go to San Diego. You know, you can go out to fucking Florida. So you know, you be like, oh my God, the mission is fucking magical, man. Why you think they call Florida the magical kingdom? Because it's it'll fuck you up. Yeah, Holly fucking weird. You know, it's all a bunch of lies and a bunch of robberies is when the beginning, man. Go to the city that's full of lies and robbery, man.
So these, you know, these Rothschilds, these DuPonts and Gettys, they went to a higher level of left-hand wickedness they preyed on, man.
That's right.
They dig to Satan himself, man.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, so when they were getting ready to establish this, they did some high level witchcraft shit to be able to get this mind frame of what they're doing now on the left hand side.
Hey, what did that Rockefeller say? We gonna give them poison.
Yeah.
And then when they come to us to our hospitals to get cured, we gonna give them more poison. We gonna put poison in their clothes. We gonna put poison in their shoes. We gonna put in every fucking thing they wear, everything we do, everything we have on, little by little, is killing us all.
Yeah, that's sick.
You know, that's witchcraft.
You know why you wake up sick after when you was okay the next
Right,
day?
wake up, don't hurt for no reason.
No.
That's that witchcraft that we saw in Super White Man. But they seeked that shit out, bro. They went.
They did a diligent job.
They seeked it out. It didn't come to them just by it came all by Heavenly Father, but they went to Satan himself, man. You know, these elites, they probably know what Satan look like. They probably seen him in straight face-to-face conversation with this nigga, man. Because they're on that high level like that, man, of witchcraft.
Hey, what that Jake say? He was doing drugs. He was some kind of blood or something. But he said he had got to the point to in California where what they started doing seances and shit. They started doing witchcraft and shit. Like they would stand in the 5-point star. You know, they big about the 5-point star. Said they would stand inside of their star and they would do wicked seances and shit. And he was like, nothing really never happened, so he smiled, man, you know, whatever. He didn't really see it at that time, but he said one day he had been doing all this dirty shit for so long. He was like, man, I got for some whatever reason in him, he said, I gotta stop doing this shit. He went home and he's like, I ain't doing this witchcraft shit. He went. He said the shit didn't fuck with me when I was in my shit. When I was doing my dirt, I never had to worry about the apparitions. You know what I'm saying? The shit never came to him. He was just doing some shit. Yeah, you know. But it's when he's trying to get out the shit. That's when Satan's like, oh no, motherfucker. You know, now he gonna show you what's real. Hell yeah, man.
So you know what the same thing we saw, man. Hey, man, these Edomites, they see these high level demons on every single day, man. That's right. That's why what do they do with little children? They get them scared, bloodletting. You know, they spread their blood out upon the altar.
Sacrifice them virgins.
They smoke all kind of wear fucking cloths covering their face. They do this shit, man.
Run around the Bohemian Grove.
Yeah, ass nigga. You know, ass nigga. You know, with this 5-point star on their forehead and shit. Yeah. They really do this shit, man. They really do this, man. Esau is the wicked, bro. Because how do you get ideas of fucking of nothing but fucking to put poison out upon everybody?
Right. You see them in all this movies.
How the fuck think about it? The natural mind doesn't work that way. And be like, hey, look, I'm finna poison everybody out there. You gotta have a level of demonicness that you speak to, that you see. Because what's the nigga say on the show? That was it, man? You saw me the video, the dude Mike. He was talking about he said he do say Mac Adams. He says I don't believe in all that, but he said I feel like they made a covenant with the higher power that we don't know about. That's right. And that higher power is Satan, right?
Go ahead. This is Isaiah chapter 47 and 12. Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail. So in these end days, he's going to kick up. Because Esau, he's going to go to the left hand. He's like, hey, everything that we know, we got to push forward in these last days because we might win. That's what the Most High told him to do. That's right. Make we got to think. Gave him that illusion. Gave him that illusion that he's going to win. Right. That's why in every movie you see they make, when they world about to be destroyed, they come out victorious in the end somehow. He always fighting the chariots. Yeah, they're always fighting the alien, some kind of so-called. It's always the Lord is fighting. You know what I mean? Something greater than him. But he finds a way. And how does he? And like you go back to what's that shit? What's that one Will Smith in with they come out the sky? Independence Day. Wow. Independence Day. But how did they beat the chariots? A fucking vaccine, a fucking virus. You know what I mean? They had to give it a fucking virus, so the aliens were susceptible to their viruses on this earth, man. You know, that's some wicked shit, man. Yeah. Here, go back to the top.
This is Jeremiah 25, verse 34. How, ye shepherds, ye flock, and wallow yourselves in ashes, ye principal of the flock, for the days of your slaughter and of your dispersions are accomplished, and ye shall fall like a pleasant vessel, and the shepherd shall have no way to flee, nor the principal of the flock to escape. A voice of the cry of the shepherds and a howling of the principal of the flock shall be heard, for Yahweh hath spoiled their patience. And the peaceable habitation are cut down because of the fierce anger of Yahweh.
And that's this side now, man. Everything is gonna be cut down. Everything that we love that is delicate. Everything, all the pastries of this earth, everything of Babylon is gonna be no more, man. All the beautiful delicacies that you can get on this earth. All the men run around like to get their little hookers. All their little shit, man. Everything Esau love to do with the heathen nations, Jake. Everything's gonna be cut off. Go ahead.
He hath forsaken his convert as the lion, for their land is desolate because of the fierceness of the oppressor and because of his fierce anger.
That's what he said. I'm going to Isaiah 5.
But that was beautiful. You said the pastries, huh? That's a key word. Hey, what is peace? What is pastry, man? Delicacy.
Delicacy.
You know what I'm saying? It's a dainty, man.
Dainty.
And then when he said the destruction,
All the same thing.
they live deliciously off of us. It's a beautiful.
Isaiah 5:1. Now will I sing to my well-beloved a song of my beloved touching his vineyard. My well-beloved hath a vineyard in a very fruitful hill. And he fenced it. Isaiah 5:8.
And we are that vineyard, okay? Right? We are the beloved, okay? But it was only the elect that he is taking care of. Because when the end times hit, it's going to be the elect that first, but brother brought out, the firstborn, the first fruits is going to be the elect, okay? So at the end, Israel will be saved. But before that, they're going to have 2/3 got to know a death after pain. But it's going to be the 1/3, the elect, the 144,000, and their women and their children is going to make it. They're going to be covered. Okay, them wild grapes is the 2/3. The 2/3 is running wildly around this earth like chickens with their heads cut off, not knowing what the fuck they coming and going. Okay?
Isaiah 5:8. Woe unto them that join house to house,
Right.
that lay field to field, till there be no place.
Hey, who lay house to house? Who joined field to field? So-called white man. Look at when you look at this. This is house to house, field to field. Hey, when you go look in the Jake neighborhood, which is right over here, the projects, bro. That's house to house, field to field, man. You got people living on top of fucking each other. You know, that's wicked, man.
Till there be no place,
That's right.
that they may be placed alone in the midst of the earth. And my ears said the Lord of hosts of a truth,
I missed that. Go back. They have no place.
that they may be placed alone. No, woe unto them that join house to house, that lay field to field, till there be no place.
Till there be no place. Go ahead.
That they may be placed alone in the midst of the earth.
Right.
And my ears said the Lord of hosts of a truth, many houses shall be desolate, even great and fair, without inhabitants.
That's right. Hey, because what's that? That go back to 2nd Ezra. What's that? 16. Somebody get that. Somebody give me 2nd Ezra 16 chapter. You got can't forget that one. 2nd Ezra 16. This is like 16 and 17, or even 16 and 67,
Or second.
Yeah, 16.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 68. For behold,
Hey, jump to 67. Let's see what 67 says.
67, behold, God himself is the judge.
Yeah, here you go.
Fear him. Leave off from your sins and forget your iniquities. To meddle no more with them forever, so shall God lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble.
Yes, it is for the Most High to deliver us from all trouble. Because what is the trouble that we're coming into nowadays? We're coming to the time of Jacob's trouble, which has never been seen before the world even was. So the shit that we're about to get ready to see is going to be like, it's going to be scary, man. And it's not that only, we're going to be scared as well. You know, we're going to be scared, but we're going to have a fake Yahweh all day in the day with men. So we're going to have emotions. We're going to be like, oh shit, bro. We're going to feel uncomfortable, man. We're going to feel at unease, but we're going to keep the spirit of the Lord, man. You know?
For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols.
That's it. Something taken away. But then right back to Revelation 2 and 9. Yeah, peace without suffering. You know, for the devil shall cast you into
that consent unto them shall be had in derision.
Yes, people that consent to shall be having derision. Because people that consent unto Esau, son of white man, in his ways, his philosophies, right? Which is the big thing, the sugar temple, right? The political chip. They're gonna submit to those things. They're gonna be in utter desolation, man.
And in reproach, and trodden underfoot.
Yeah.
For there shall be in every place, and in the next city, a great insurrection.
Yes, it's gonna be a great insurrection, a great arise, right? So it's gonna be a great insurrection. There's gonna be a lot of protesting, right? A lot of riots.
A great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh.
Yeah.
They shall be like madmen, sparing none,
Yeah.
but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh.
That's it. They shall be madmen sparing, like I said, riots, man.
That's heavy.
Madmen sparing none. A
That's
great
heavy.
insurrection. Sparing none. So Esau gonna be sparing none. The people are gonna be sparing none. And it's the whole thing about it is trying to get to us, the elect.
That's right. Trying to find where we
Trying to find where. That's the whole thing about Esau. That's why I said, don't be surprised. He try to shoot you shit in the air. If he lets you shit rain out in the air, man.
Yeah. Hey, Slocky, we went over last night. We was reading about the most evil human experiments done in America, right? Hey, on Jake, and every fucking experiment that had been from Agent Orange to fucking Tuskegee Airman to something 4.1. All this shit was done on the floor. Was done on the dark nations, the Israelites, man. You know, even in Africa, they go to show out that even apartheid, a lot of was killing, they was Jakes that they was killing off, man, with diseases and shit. You know, germ warfare. Margaret Sanger with this eugenics, killing off the babies and shit. You know, all this shit that's a fucking human experiments, man. You know. Go ahead, whoever.
Verse 72. But they shall waste and take away their goods, and cast them out of their houses.
That's it.
Then shall be known who are my chosen.
This shall be the word of my chosen, because in that, they're going to be taking away the goods out of their people's houses, man. We could be a man's good, his woman, his family, you know what I'm saying, food. They're going to be doing that in those days. They're going to be, the great insurrection is coming, bro. The great rise of Esau trying to come take over the world is coming. And he's going to, in his own purpose, to try to get the people of the Most High that serve the Lord. What was the whole thing about Rome? The whole thing about Rome was to get rid of those that believe in Hamashiach. That's right. Right? That's right. That was they was trying to get rid of it, man. So the same thing now, because we're those of our people that don't believe in Esau and his system. That's right. We're against it, right? So therefore, we're the enemy. We're the enemy in plain sight, because like I said, we go to work, we go with these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? We live our day to day. But on the internet, we're different. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who we are. But we're the enemy of Esau. We're his downfall of his kingdom. He knows it, bro. That's right. You know, the elites ain't down there watching. They got tabs on this, bro. They got tabs on every single brother that's out there preaching these Yahweh Sina outside.
Now, them days coming, man, we're going to be enemy of state. They might put your face on the TV, man.
And they had that show in the state, Will Smith. They had a nigga shoes. They had him, he didn't even know it. All the time he working for the so-called white man. Hey, that nigga had him, what you call it, man? Bugs. They had bugs all in here. Everything he was just chip. He had everything, you know, from his shoes, every fucking thing. Hey, and then who showed, hey, look at Jake bugged out. But who showed him, and you know he Jake look right at him. I said Jake bugged out in the spirit. Hey, but who,
That's second, man. I didn't see how he looked, man. I was like,
with that
that's the way he looked.
Yeah,
He knew.
As soon as I said it, I said, yeah, look at Jake bugged out. He look right.
Yeah.
With that blonde hair and shit. Alright, but what was I saying? But yeah. So what was I saying? So he who helped him, man? You know who helped Will Smith was an Edomite, was Esau, man. Yep. He came and told him, like, hey, look, they could take all this shit off. He showed him where all the bugs and shit was at. He's like, they've been watching. They've been watching. They watching up. You know, it's his own people, right? Your tongue should fall upon himself.
And you know, we got to get rid of all. We got to destroy our fucking phones in those days.
Oh yeah. That's what we.
I talked about that.
Yeah, it's tracking.
Yeah, we might.
If I had a dream, they was tracking.
Oh.
They was tracking me, and I was like, it's my phone. You know, I'm trying to get rid of it. That's when they came down to harvest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, but at the same time, that could have been the spirit, though.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, what the Lord said in the vision in the night when you sleep, he said in Job, he's like, yeah.
We have to throw away all that shit. And on top of that too, you know, we might have to lodge up in other people's houses.
Yeah,
That's
hell
what the
yeah.
scripture tells us. It says, lodge. If you lodge the saints, you're doing a good work. Why is it saying that? Right. In this society, how does that apply now? See, it doesn't. It's going to apply later. In those days.
What we hoping later is next month, next week. We hoping this is later. We hoping this is that later. We praying and we the hopeful. That's why we the hopeful day. We hoping. We hope we want this shit to go down. Right, we want it to end. We want this shit to pop
But
up.
even though we don't want to go through some hell, but it's working.
Hell yeah, because after that.
What is a phone? It's like a TV, a controller, your car, anything with electric. Anything that's electric is tracking.
Hey, when you say that, when you open up a new app, it automatically tells you. It says, tell this phone to not track, or tell this app not to track. It's little an option on there. Ask this app not to track it. So it's on there, man. You know what I'm saying? So you know it's a tracking device.
They're going to try to predict your moves and stuff.
Right.
With all that data, with the algorithms, man, it's going to be crazy out there.
I got a quick precept.
That's even on YouTube. You be sitting there thinking,
Hey, oh
it
shit!
pops up.
Check. Get the voice.
Man, we get ready to go to war.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's how the boys gonna be doing. They gonna be pushing them bitches out there, and it's gonna be on, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's why you gotta be watchful. When the Lord said, "Look up," hey, because your salvation is near.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Look up, your salvation is near, man. Hey, man, that's a sign of death, man. Them motherfucking things is death, man. They flying a pure formation, man. I don't give where the fuck they going, man.
They going to the east.
Yeah, where they going, man?
You know? They going to
That's beautiful, man.
Hey, they going to your house and pop, man. They finna get ready to go.
That's beautiful, man. Hey, they dropping the hey, Lebanon is giving the Israelis hell, man.
That's right.
Right over downtown Nashville. Man.
Right.
Like, when the fuck you ever see that
That's the
happen?
first time, bro.
Exactly.
I see them boys coming, man.
Yeah, I haven't seen them fly jet. I don't know.
Boy,
And they were in formation.
Hey, you know they came from Clarksville.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, right? Where they go, they came in that way.
Yeah.
That's the direction they came.
Yeah. You know, but so they getting ready to go to war.
Right.
Esau, man, it's just, man, we
getting ready, man.
Times, you know?
It is time.
We live in a town of Cyril, Yahushua, all this shit about to go down, you know? But hey, we gotta stay prayed up too. Cause hey, she gonna get a little uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
You want me to finish that verse?
Yeah, go there.
73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. So that's it, man. All through that time, man, with all hell breaking loose, man. Hey, that's when it's gonna be known, hey, who is really real about this, man. Who's really 10 toes down about this? Because a lot of people gonna fold. Just that alone, man, kind of made my hair stand up.
Yeah.
We didn't know what the fuck gonna go on, man.
Yeah.
That shit, man.
Hey, that's heavy, man. Hey, one of them could have had a mechanical failure, and a bomb could have dropped out that bitch. Or it could have said something could have just fell to the ground, bro. You know the devastation that it would have caused? Hell, we'd have been hit. You know, the motherfuckers right over top of our head, man. You know, the motherfuckers, that's war, bro. I seen them niggas fly. Oh, hold on, that's them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And call them up to the fight. They gotta go to the front.
When Lord comes back, he gonna come in formation.
That's right.
You know?
That's what they did.
When we see the chariots,
Yeah.
they come in threes and fours. They be formed up in a formation.
And Ezekiel, the first chapter, tell you about how they form. They be wing to wing.
So how you think Lord will come back? He's so come back to the fly. You know how you he'll come back even more better, man.
Hey, that's how the birds fly in formation. They look like birds. They had a bird formation. You know what I mean? That's when you look at Ezekiel, the first chapter, they tell you that the angels fly wing to wing. They was flying wing to wing. You know?
This is Psalm 31, verse 15. My tongues are in thy hand. Deliver me from the hand of my enemies, and from them that persecute me. Make thy face to shine upon thy servant, Save me for thy mercy's sake.
Hey, that's right. We're going to be screaming that, man, when this day is dark. Man, when the darkness come, man, when the day is dark, bro. We're going to be hollering to the Lord, how about Shemal Shai, man, to sure us up. You know, hey, be our strong tower, man. You know, we're going to be having to beg and pray to Yahweh Shemal Shai because it's going to be hey, man, this time going to be like the rain, like no other. Hey, look how slow we're going now. Yeah. He probably getting a recording on us and shit. They'll probably recording us and shit, you know. But hey, man, hey, fuck you, Esau, man. Hey, man, death is coming to your ass.
Yes.
You know? Hey, you got fucking Satirians over there, man. You know, hey, man, it is what it is, man. This bitch is a powder keg, bro. This bitch is a powder keg waiting to explode, man.
He still got birds on fucking cameras.
That's right, man. The birds in the eye in the sky.
Yeah,
the bird eye in the sky.
Robotic birds.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
They small as shit.
And if we tell a nigga this, you're crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Jake don't believe nothing,
Man,
bro.
he don't believe
Jake don't
shit.
believe shit. You know, Jake don't believe shit, man. Esau be having fucking, Esau be having fucking robotic birds, robotic fucking flies watching you and shit. Oh no, your spirit.
Right.
Man, Jake don't believe nothing.
Now they got the joint where I can't remember the nigga name. It was Elon Musk. Now one of them, they developed the fighting fly. All they gotta do is run into you. It's a bullet. It's a bullet, but it's made into a fly. And when it hits the target, it explodes.
Like
and
a
it
drone.
fucking kill you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Blow a hole right through your fucking head, man. You don't even see it come. They showed it. He was doing it, and they was showing it, and he was, gearing it and shit. And the guy was running and shit, running from it. By the time he got to the car, so he grabbed the door, and they're in the back of the head. In the show, what it would have done to him. And then fucking laid his ass out and killed him, man. You know? Go ahead.
This is Psalms 31, verse 17. Let me not be ashamed, Yahweh, for I have called upon thee. Let the wicked be ashamed, and let them be silent in the grave.
Woo! Let the wicked be ashamed, and let them be silent in their grave, man. What's the grave? Death. Shut the fuck up, finally. You know what I mean? Get all this wickedness off this earth, man.
That's right.
Get you out of this wickedness. Get you out of your place. Take this shit from you, man. That's what we gotta pray for, man. We gotta pray that the Lord is sending them 3-4 helicopters, them 3-4 F-jets, whatever, F-16s, whatever the fuck they F-35s. We gotta pray that he's sending them down to get ready for the war, man. Getting them ready to go jump into the overseas, because Iran just took over. They just took over 6 boats in the what's it called, Oman, in the Suez Canal. They just took over 6 boats out there. I think they left 5 over and took one because Britain and them started coming, chasing them down and shit. And this shit is getting hot. They blew up an Israeli vessel. Lebanon dropped bombs over up in Israel. Like, it's getting hot. You know what I'm saying? They fighting back and forth. Israel like, fuck it, we just gonna go to war with everybody by ourselves now. They talking about, threatening about just saying fuck it and drive over into Iran and just start dropping the bombs off in Iran like fuck it. Because they know Hezbollah is a shell organization under Iran. You can't do much about that. But if I can cut the head of the snake off, which is Iran, for them, the snake is Iran. Which we know the real snake is the fucking Amalekites. It's Esau. Right? But they thinking in their head that they can go cut, they gotta go to Iran to do it. And they know it. Don't nobody want to go over to Iran. Because America know Iran is ready to fight.
Yeah.
They ready for war.
They already know.
They built for it.
They know the bear
They
got
ready.
them. They know the bear got them.
And then they got Russia with it. And then Turkey, because Turkey is already like, fuck you motherfuckers. Turkey did that when they came up into the Mesopotamia. When they came up in the top of Iraq and started taking over. America left the fuck out. Why? Because they don't EU. Turkey like, nah, fuck it. I'm Gomer, motherfucker. Don't you know that I'm supposed to be with the bear? I'm right there under Gomer. I'm under Russia. They're right with Russia. They ain't got no choice, man. So shit, America gonna have a fight on his hands, man.
And, you know, Esau ain't ready.
Hell no.
Nothing to these, because America is really so comfortable.
Right.
You know, because you got these military niggas, they go back and forth, getting high, playing basketball and shit.
Enjoying this stuff.
Enjoying their life, getting this fucking charges in they damn fucking wherever car they can get. You know what I'm saying?
Chargers, Challengers, Camaros.
You know, fucking niggas and all that. These niggas go to the military to have fun.
To have fun.
They're not going there to go traveling shit. I go to fucking war. So when it goes down to the line, when you niggas got this shit off, over to the Middle East, you niggas gonna be shaking like little bitches holding guns, getting killed off, bro. And that's what's gonna be Isaiah 4:1. That's gonna start about the men being sent away, getting dying.
The women gonna be there without no cover. And like I say, a man can't cover a woman anyway. But you know,
the nigga gonna be dead.
that's right.
Cause why? You decided to go to Esau Park.
Hey, that's what happened when they went to war with Germany. With Germany, man, with what's his name? Hitler. When they was going up, man, they was going taking over the French women and shit. They was going there, they was fucking them, having their way with them, man, because that man was off in the war, man. You know, they was going in and taking over. What happens when a man take over and come into your country? The first thing he do, he gonna snatch your fucking women, man.
They was all doing it. The Germans
Germans
the
doing it.
Italians
doing it.
it.
Yeah.
Everybody was over there doing that, man.
Hey, but them serious warlike people, the ones that suicidal, because they got basically people who's ready to just die. You know, there's gonna be people with a bomb on their chest. They're not ready for that. They're suicidal spirits.
You can't forget about North Korea.
Yeah, hey, and also they got this. I seen on Instagram, right? They got this technology, right? Where they be on a some kind of car, right? But they banned it in war at the time because it shoots fire in this long range. Like they could be like from here and shoot it to that freaking red light.
Yeah.
That's a long range. They said they had a ban.
So that shit ain't banned. All that shit is there.
Come on, it's all still there. You know, they still build on it, increasing it more,
Making it better,
better.
Cause like they got that gun that you can't the ray gun. You can't see it, but it incinerate everything. Incinerate your whole body, man.
They got them sound guns.
Yeah. Yep. Wait. Yep. Hey, matter of fact, was that in Egypt where they popped that motherfucker off during the time of? Remember they said people they started getting sick real bad and shit. They couldn't hear. They said they didn't know what the fuck happened. Yeah, well, they was like, what the fuck? People got sick real bad, and they said it was bad headaches and shit. They couldn't think. They said that, yeah, something like that. Like they set off some kind of bomb and fucked everybody shit up.
Yeah, because I think during certain times when we brought some of the protests when they said George Floyd, they had it when they had it.
They did that time.
Something like they said it'll get real hot where they're standing. You know, that's the heat raising. So man, this nigga, man.
Got all
He
kinds of shit.
got them weapons, man. He got the sword, man.
It was in Egypt. It was like the what do you call that? When America got in another country, embassy. Yeah, the embassy. It was one of the American embassies. I think it was had something to do with Hillary Clinton or some shit. Some shit with the Clintons. I can't remember exactly. But they had set, and the people came out. They didn't know what happened. They was just like they was sick, throwing up. Fucking couldn't think, couldn't breathe. They was like it was just a lot of shit. They were like nothing happened. They was like you go outside and look, it's clear as day. But the people came out all fucked up and shit, man. You know, at one of them embassies over there, man. So you know, it's all kind of Esau got all kind of weapons, man. You know, he got all kind of shit he can set off, man, on people. You don't know about it, man. You see, I seen that gun right over here. Matter of fact, remember the head was coming up? I said, hey, that's that one tank. Remember when it's coming over here? They had a big ass magnet joint on it. And it's got that bone piece on it, and it's got like a glass piece on the front, bro. That's that fucking, yeah. But alright, what was we at? I see. Go back to Isaiah. This guy's right. Alright, just jump back. Keep going. We don't on
I'm gonna start at 9. This is Isaiah 5:9. And my ears said the Lord of hosts of a truth. Many houses shall be desolate, even great and bare without inhabitants. Yeah, 10. Yeah, 10 arches of vineyard shall yield one bag.
Acres. What am I talking about? Acres. Go back.
Yeah, 10 acres of vineyard shall yield one bag, and the seed of a homer shall yield an ephah. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink, that continue until night till wine inflames them. And
hey man, that's simple, man. You got something to say?
That goes into that remnant, man. the 10 yards of vineyard,
Yeah.
and it's only going to have an ephod and whatever the other measure was. That's how much of the remnant is going to remain of all the people that's slain out here.
Yeah.
And specifically, that goes into
Amen.
Israel.
And the hearts and the vial the
That's another one there. Hey, you know what it is? They doing that shit, man. You know what it is? They doing that shit for that they doing that shit for that football shit. Yeah, that's what that is. But it's not that, they don't, you know, whatever, if they going back around, they don't get none of that. But if it's not them going back, if they keep coming back around, they doing something.
No, there was 3, and there was 2, nigga. There was 3, and there was 2.
Well, hey, look, man. Hey, whatever it is, man. Like I say, man, that's what we waiting on at that time, man. Because they gonna be going.
But think about all the time out here prophesying, we ain't never seen no fight like this fly past this place.
Twice.
Yeah, twice. You know? And knowing that all the shit that's going on.
And they, just like the brother said earlier, look how close they're flying into the city. You know?
The heart, this is Isaiah 5:12, and the heart, the vial, the tabard, and pipe, and wine are in their feast.
Man, that's everything that's in this world, man. Everything in this world, man, it's all the goodly and the pleasant things of life. They're going to be into their feast, man. They're going to be into their enjoyment. You know, they're going to be doing their exercises. They're going to be doing all these different things that they love to do. See? Niggas going to be on their motorcycles with all this loud ass noise. With all this goddamn pollution. You know, that's some middle vibration. That shit sit out there. You know, y'all, he ain't doing this. Pushing out a freaking ass vibration. That's why I don't play that music. Nigga vibe, man. Kill a nigga vibe. You know? Nigga, I wear red, you wear blue, I'm killing you, nigga. It's that same vibe, man. Nigga, I'm from 28, nigga, you from 18th Street, nigga. I'm killing you, nigga. It's that vibe, man. All that loud, I don't play that bullshit music no more,
Matter of fact,
man. I won't play that shit.
They played on 440 hertz.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, Russia,
music.
not Russia, but I think Germany was doing that in that first war.
America does it.
Yeah, they changed it. They changed the hertz.
Yeah,
I
they
think
play it. Yeah, that's
432 to
yeah.
440.
God, they'll play music when they go to war. When they go to, because it's because it's vibrations. It can, music can put fear in you.
Yep.
You can literally, because hey, hell, with the Battle of Jericho. What did we do? We walked around the fucking palace 7 times, man, screaming and hollering and yelling and chanting. That ain't football players. When you do it, hey, when you get ready to go, you go on to battle, you go on to war. So what you do, you put your chants and you get ready to go and bust their ass, man.
That's your house shot, man. That's,
You know?
That's why she was scary.
Hey, the scripture say he gonna come travail like a woman, man.
And the angels.
Going through her pain, screaming, hollering, and crying, man.
And you talking about these angels, they're gods, man.
That's right.
So these are complete powers screaming and making sounds of war.
That's right. They think about thunder and lightning.
Man,
Yeah.
that ain't gonna have struggle.
Yeah, but just the fact you think about thunder and lightning. Hey man, it can thunder and lightning so hard, your fucking house will rattle, bro. You be like, what the fuck? You know that because it's a vibration, right? So this music is a vibration. So people, it fucks up your mind, even if you don't want to hear it. But that whatever song that was, they're already gonna try to jump in your brain. That's that wicked ass vibrations, man. That's why I always tell brothers, man, don't listen to that bullshit. No, hey man, throw that Tupac shit down. Throw that this shit because all the still wicked vibrations that's used by Esau to fuck with our what they call Madu Al-Lagada or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's what it is though, man. It's fucking with your third eye, man. It's fucking with your spirit. You know?
Speaking on chance though, when you read in 1 Samuel, when they got the ark, when the Israelites raised the ark, they raised the chant. The Philistines got scared.
That's right. They got scared of shit. They got the fuck on. That's the Israelites.
Hey, that's the Israelites. That's the ones from Egypt. That's the gods from Egypt.
That's right. Hey,
That's
what did Esau do when we was coming out of the land? They heard the footsteps of the Israelites. They jumped. They looked.
Yeah.
They was in their cave. You know what I'm saying? They looking down like, you know, they talking to the Israelites. They coming through. You know, they marching through our shit. Because it's the sound of the feet. It's just it's a rumbling. And that's you know, you hear some rumbling. Like, you know, you looking around like, damn, what kind of shit is that? So let alone you hear the Lord coming out, crack this goddamn sky.
He always tell them like you said a few minutes ago, like a lightning.
Right.
What does lightning do first? You see it,
and
then you hear it.
Then you hear it.
Oh man, that's
You got
heavy.
the thunder. No, that shit crazy, man. Go ahead.
But they regard not the works of the Lord, neither consider the operation of his hands.
That's right, man. So, hey, nobody in this world has regarded the operations of the Lord's hands, man, what he's doing. Nobody's regarding the fact that it's the Lord that's putting death upon this earth.
That's right.
Nobody regards the fact that it's Yahweh Shem Al-Shai who put Satan on this earth to put the wickedness out here, man. Nobody regards that fact. Everybody think, oh, we're just doing our own shit. We're doing this wicked shit because we want it. It's because you're being led to do it. Because Satan has been put upon this earth to trick the masses, man. To put you off into wickedness because you got to die the way the Lord wanted. This is Yahweh's movie. And Yahweh Shai is making sure the shit is played out to a T. Go ahead.
Therefore my people are gone into captivity.
That's right.
Because they have no knowledge, and their honorable men are famous, and their multitudes dried up with thirst.
That's right. Hey, man, thirst of what? What are we thirsty for? What are we famished for? What are we dried up for? That's right, brother. Righteousness, man. The spirit, the truth of the Lord, man. You know, I always makes me think about Ezekiel the 37th chapter. These sinews shall grow back on these bones, man. You in the valley of the dry bones. Everything around is death. And everybody, until you get the spirit of Yahweh Shem Al-Shai, what did he do to Adam? He gave him life by what? By the spirit, his breath, the knowledge, the understanding, the operations of the world of life. We trying to get that back, man. Go ahead.
Verse 14, therefore, hell hath enlarged herself.
Right, hey, has not Babylon enlarged itself? Are we not in hell? Is this not, hey, man, everywhere you go, man, when it got over here, they got over here in the, what was that, the 1600s? When they, in the 1500s, late 15 to early 1600s, they got over on this side of Americas. Yep. Hey, and since then, it's been what? No, that too, but it's been enlarging. Oh, yeah. It's been getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Until now, you got all this shit. Every city got a fucking metropolis. You know what I'm saying? You got a Nashville. Hell, even in Nashville, you got a Memphis. You know what I'm saying? You got a Knoxville. You know what I'm saying? You got all these thriving cities. You go to Florida, you go to Chicago, you go to California, Texas. You know, it's hell has enlarged. You know what I'm saying? That this motherfucking wickedness on this earth has enlarged. The larger Babylon got, is the larger the wickedness is got.
That's why Isaiah 14:21 said, he said, destroy the cities, man.
Yeah.
You know, but let me just get there.
Well, hold on, bro. Keep going. Whatever you know.
And open her mouth without measure, and
Right.
their glory.
And she swallowed everything up, man. She ain't got no measure. So there wasn't no calculation. There's no calculation to when Babylon gonna stop. Because Babylon will keep growing and growing. This is not what it's doing when it leave. Hey, what the hell? Babylon's grown so much, they even gotta go over to Hawaii. Hawaii is it's an island. Puerto Rico. It's all America, man. You know what I'm saying? They growing larger and larger. And every time you look around, it's going to engulf another state. What they trying to get now? They're trying to get Cuba. Venezuela. They trying to take over Venezuela. That's why they dropped the dollar in Venezuela. Because how did America drop? They dropped the oil. Venezuela is full of fucking oil. You know what they did to Venezuela? Venezuela, they stopped all the parts that Venezuelans need to produce their oil. Who was they getting it from? American corporations. American companies was providing them the materials to keep building their pipes so they can keep turning to keep their crude oil going. But guess what? They couldn't get it from America no more. So when they shit dropped, that's how America wanted that. I can't remember his name, not Maduro, but this that other motherfucker to go in. So why? He was gonna give Venezuela back over to America. He's gonna let America take Venezuela over. You know, this shit is in our face, man. This bitch, she enlarges her mouth. She got no measurements to when she stops. There's no stopping to when she gonna be full. What is that? It's Job and the sufficientness of his belly. You know, they gonna eat till they so full. They gonna be over so full that the Lord just gonna chop you off. That's it, man.
Go ahead. This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children,
That's right.
for the iniquity of their fathers.
And all this is the preparation. Right? Like you said, this is the big ass altar, man. This is the big sacrifice, man. Right? This is going to be the greatest sacrifice under Yahushua. This is how great that sacrifice is going to be. Because the greatest sacrifice was Yahushua. But just under him, it's going to be Babylon. Out of all the sacrifices of the earth, Babylon is going to have the second greatest sacrifice ever been known to man. Because the greatest is always going to be Yahushua, what he did for the elect and for his nation. But this altar here, everybody is wood, burnt, ready to be burnt to the chaff. Everybody, you look, all I see around here is combustible things. Underneath the ground, there's a fucking gas pipeline. Everywhere, there's somewhere something to blow up and destroy and destruct. Everything Esau built was destructive. It's to blow up, it's to destroy. Everything could be blown up and destroyed without a doubt. Just hit, bah! One vehicle can explode, it'll explode the next vehicle. It's fucking, what's that called? Domino effect, man. Go ahead.
That they do not rise nor possess the land.
And it's gonna be so much destruction. How the fuck can this place rise back up again, man? You got a pipeline running from one end of the earth all the way to the next, man. And then back around again. It supplies the whole, when they just had that pipeline shut down. Y'all remember that? Where they were saying somebody hiked the line and they shut the pipe with the gas pipeline down. Motherfuckers started tripping, hoarding up gas and shit. You know? This place is fucking destructive, man. It's a powder keg ready to blow. Go ahead.
Nor fill the face of the world with cities.
That's right. Why not? Because he's destructive as fuck, man. The Lord is going to destroy him that has destroyed the earth, man. Hey, what did they call him on? We talking about the other day. We talking about watch what your girl, Planet of the Apes.
Oh yeah, Planet of the Apes. So he's the harbinger.
The harbinger of death. That's right, man. Everything he cohorts is death. You know? Go ahead, Al.
Verse 22, for I will rise up against them, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts.
That's right. Rise up against who? Esau. Go ahead.
They cut off from Babylon the name
Right.
and remnant and son and nephew, said the Lord Yahweh. I will also make it a possession for the bitterness and pools of water.
And that goes back to Revelation 18, man. 18 and 7 or 6. On down. It goes back there, man. Hey, man, she said a widow. But the Lord said, hey, we're going to make sure you don't get to fill your faces on the earth ever again, man. Because this is your last hurrah. This is the last get up. You know? This is the last, what's that country thing they do? The hold down. This is the last hold down, man. You know? This is your end. Go ahead.
And I will sweep it with the besom
Of destruction, man.
and
Hey, what's that besom, man? It's going to be that fire. Hey, and who's going to fan that fire? It's going to be the angels. The angels of the Lord is the fanners, and they're going to fan the flames. So it's going to make it even hotter. So you can figure out how big them angels are. God damn. What they say then, was like about a year ago, year and a half ago, they said they had seen Michael standing in Arizona. Supposedly it was some kind of, they called it the death angel. They said it was standing as tall as that fucking building right here. They said it was standing up tall as that fucking building, and he had a sword as long as the fucking building. And he was standing, they said they seen the sword, it was sheathed in his back, and you could see it. And he was standing, it was like all black, he was standing on the street. And the guy said when he went back to look again, it wasn't there no more. And you could see it on the vision, you could see it was a shape of something huge. And it was just standing there. Like that's, man, you can figure that, bro. Man, what the fuck?
And it's always something happening in Arizona, man.
Man.
You know, Arizona always, you know, what's that Area 51?
Yeah, Area 51.
You know, it's always chariots or something.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's heavy out there. That vibration got to be heavy.
And the thing on that too, when you read Joshua, the angel came to him with a sword drawn.
Yeah.
Why? Because he came for war. He came to put Jericho to death. Now, did the angel really go through it and slay everybody? No, it was in the spirit.
Right.
But that's just letting you know, hey, be prepared for what's coming.
Right. Who had?
But beastum and destruction, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts.
That's right. The Lord Yahweh of hosts. Of what? Of armies. Right? The Lord is a man. What's that? Exodus 15:3. The Lord is a man of war. You know, he said he brought Israel out of Egypt by their camps. Camps goes back into armies. You're an army. You are an army. You're a military. Because if the Lord is a man of war, then that means everybody around him. That's why he said, my tabernacle is with me. You're a man of war. You know, you're a renowned man.
Imagine when he turns.
Bro.
Hey, because you, hey, in your heart, you know, right now you just look. That's why he said the flesh do. What's that? Flesh doeth nothing. What?
What's profitable?
Yeah, profit. Yeah, because you can't look at yourself and seeing who you really are. But that spirit, hey, when you go do something, you think you can do anything you want to do because your spirit is willing, man. Right. That flesh, you don't even know. You're like, damn, I'm short, man. But the spirit be like, man, I can go ahead and bench press 500 pounds, right? Because the spirit, hey, the spirit is willing, man.
That flesh is willing.
That flesh is weak.
That's right. Now you encourage me to you, like I say, back in the day, you used to smell it. Yeah. You know, that's the funny thing about the signs of the times. Esau has put the pollution has been so polluted for so long. But back in the day, I'm gonna right quick. Back in the day when I was a little kid, I remember I was like 5, 6 years old. I used to go outside and you could smell the season. You could smell winter. You could smell fall. And you could smell spring. You knew what summer was. Every season had a smell. And then you knew in the summer, you knew when you was gonna get that summer rain. It'd be hot as fuck, and you'd be like, it'd be hot. I remember a little kid be outside playing, and you can look up. It won't be no clouds, but you get a big ass gust of cold wind. It'll come in, and you be like, oh, it's about to rain. You can smell it, bro. You can, I smell, and it's a beautiful smell. And I haven't smelled it since I was maybe even 10. I ain't smelled that smell, man. You gotta go and be by the ocean to smell it now. You ain't gonna be so fucking, the pollution is so thick that you can't smell those smells no more, man. You know, you can't smell when spring and summer is coming in. You know, you can't smell that shit no more, man. It's a beautiful smell. Yeah, you gotta be out where ain't no pollution. Where the pollution is light. You know, where the trees is still filtering the air. Because all the trees get pumped out, and we really in a good spot to be up under a tree. You know, that's good for us. Yeah. But, you know, when you got all this land, you all these buildings, nothing is filtering the air. The trees are the filter of the earth. Hell nah, right. They're making them suffer. They got a boxing caved in. That's why when the end of the world, that's why I always show that the roots of the trees gonna be busting up through the ground. Hell, look at the cracks in the ground now. Look at the crack. Look at why the ground is humped in places and not humped in other places. That's the roots of the earth. It's stretching, man. You know, it's doing what they're supposed to. That's right. Yeah, right. Hey, that Esau, that devil gonna be dead. They're gonna be able to spring forth. Go ahead. Who had it?
Isaiah 5:14.
We about to close up.
Therefore, hell hath enlarged itself and opened her mouth without measure, and their glory and their multitude and their pomp and he that rejoice shall descend into it, and the mean man shall be brought down.
Hey, who's the mean man? Esau, man. Esau Edom. He's the mean man, gotta be brought down, man. You know, that's only gotta be the mean man that can do what's done on this earth. You know?
And the mighty man shall be humble.
That's right. He's the mighty man. He gonna be humble with all his weaponry. He gonna be brought low. Go ahead.
And the eyes of the lofty shall be humble.
That's right.
But the Lord
of Esau proud as fuck, man. The scriptures tell you that, man. Esau is proud, man. And what he say? He set his nest amongst the clouds. You know, he want to be his God. Yeah. Facial recognition everywhere. Fucking everywhere you drive, you got a fucking computer a camera in your fucking face.
Then you go to Walmart.
Oh God, man.
Yeah, man.
Fuck. You go in the aisles, you see yourself candid camera and shit. You doing your own little movie and shit. Movie of walking up and down aisles trying to figure out what you want. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Go ahead.
But the Lord of hosts shall be exalted in judgment.
That's right.
And the Most High that is holy shall be
It's
sanctified.
the judgment of the Lord that he's going to be exalted, man. It's because he's going to have to put that heavy judgment, and it's going to make everybody wake up like, oh, shit. Oh, we bow. Because he's going to have to put the heavy judgment down, man. You're going to have to beat the shit out of this world, and especially Jake. Jake ain't going to bow down until he gets the shit beat out of him. Right. That's Jake all day long. Hey, Esau proved that. Did not Esau prove that if you beat Jake good enough, long enough, hard enough, what he gonna do? He gonna bow down. But that's any man for that fact of the matter, man. But that's every man on this earth. When there's something greater than you, bigger than you, better than you, stronger than you, smarter than you, faster than you, and it's not even Esau was better or greater, they just had a greater weapon. They couldn't physically take Jake. They just had to have the actual weapons to take Jake. They took the wickedness, that's right. It took us to be cursed, and it took them to get blessed with weapons. Because if you, like we said this before, if you strip Esau of all their weaponry,
They done.
they fucked.
Just like I said,
Jake gonna run them over themselves.
it's a curse.
Yeah.
Because even Jake, you tell, I just talked to somebody before I came to camp, tell Jake to go to the suburbs and beat down Esau. He ain't gonna do it. But Jacob beat down Jake in the hood all day long. Why?
He ain't got no weapons.
Hey, he ain't got no recompense. Plus, we got the curses on it, man.
Yeah. And Esau got all the weapons. You know what I mean? You ain't about to run in you about to take a knife to a gunfight.
Nah.
You about to fight, you got 10 dudes and y'all 10 got 9s, but they got AK-47s.
On top of that, we can't even be cocked sideways. They over there.
Right, they precision. Hey, Esau is bad. What the Lord say in 25, hey, he gave the blessings of the earth. You know what I mean? You know, the sword is his blessing. You know, ain't gonna be nobody better than that devil than him with a sword, man.
Got it. Only way for us to be Esau's with hand.
Right. Now if you take his weapons, he know he in trouble. You know? You give him a stick, motherfucker, we get a stick too.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We go back to the sticks and bats, bitch, it's over. Right. You know what I mean?
Hey, who cares how much time you got?
That's right. Your police walk around with their little baton. We'll take you to beat their ass with it. You know what I'm saying? That's hand-to-hand combat, bro. You better come on, nigga. Hand-to-hand combat, it's on. Hand-to-hand combat, because what does the Bible say? One should be stronger than the other.
And why do you think every time when the police officers losing, they aim for that chicken box
Or that gun.
Or that gun? Always on their hands, man.
And the laws, man. Hey, Jake wasn't bound by the laws. Jake, he'll be falling out, man. But he always got to think, damn, if I do this, then I got it, you know what I'm saying?
So you got the economics and you got the weapons. So if you do this, you're gonna fuck up your whole economics and you're gonna be locked up in prison. Or you're gonna be dead. So you're gonna fuck your whole family up. You got a whole family, Jake be having many family, kids and shit. You gotta think. If I go do this, just because I know, hey, what the Lord say, all things are expedient, but not all things are lawful, but not all things are expedient. It's lawful for us to kill Esau. It is. It's lawful as fuck in the eyes of Yahweh Shemel Shah for us to run through their nation. Right here, right now. But is it fucking expedient? Because once you run through one of them, you're going to have Esau with all kind of weaponry and guns, all kind of tanks and shit pointed at your fucking dome.
Take on the whole police force.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So by their weapons, they've subdued the earth, man.
And if you do, Jake will stop falling off. You'll have a lot of, hey, what are all them other BLM?
Yeah,
They be hundreds of thousands.
yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it be 10,000.
Yep.
You know? Because Jake don't stick with each
No, they
other,
don't
man.
speak. No, Jake can't speak shit.
It's a curse.
Jake can't speak shit.
Isaiah.
Hey, we're gonna hit it on Jeremiah. Come on, get Jeremiah 27 and I think it's 22. Go ahead.
Isaiah 5:16. But the
24.
But the Lord of hosts shall be exalted in judgment.
That's right.
And the Most High that is holy shall be sanctified.
Hey,
in
look,
righteousness.
Jake feels so strong. He almost walked into that car right there, man. Jake slowed the. Hey, man, Jake. Hey, you see him how he walking? Hey, and he's the least of our people, man. He's on a downturn, man. But he didn't give a fuck. He like, fuck it. He ain't got nothing to lose. He's like, fuck. Hey, this car literally, he just literally walked right. The car was right fucking there. He kept walking.
Nah, but that's the same.
You know what I mean?
That's the same. The most dangerous man is the one who got nothing.
Hell yeah. Hell, hey, who's gonna be on running around the earth? Who they gonna have to deal with the first? It's gonna be them. That's who they gonna have to deal with first, man. When the shit hit the fan, Jeremiah 30 hit the fan, hey, you gonna have to worry about Jake. Cause they gonna be out here terrorizing shit, man. Angry. Hell yeah. Hey, these little Edomites run around. Hey man, they gonna be tearing that shit up, bro. It's gonna be for the taking.
They know to do that. They know to do that now.
Now.
Yeah.
Go ahead, huh?
Then shall the lambs feed after their manner, and the waste place of the fat ones shall strangers eat.
Woo!
Woe unto them that draw iniquity.
Hey, these
with
other
wool.
nations gonna come and eat over here, man. Cause you got who you got coming out of that the UN, you know? Hey, they gonna come eat, man. They gonna come over here raping, robbing, and pillaging, man. Go ahead.
Woe unto them that draw iniquity with cords of
That's
banner,
right.
and sin as it were with
Binding
a
things up, man. What do you do with a cord? If you take a cord, you wrap shit up. You can beat something with a cord. You know? Hey, you got heavy iniquity on you, man. Go ahead.
and sin as it were with a cart rope.
Woo!
That say, let him make speed and hasten his work, that we may see it. And let the counsel of the Holy One of Israel draw nigh and come, that we may know it. Woe unto them.
Hey, right now we looking for that counsel. You got the counsel. This is when you see the man of the Lord, we draw near it. We draw nigh to the counsel. We hoping and waiting for the counsel. Why? Because we gotta get salvation, man. We're trying to get the hell away from these devils, man.
Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil.
Hey, dude, right now, what's the saying when some shit is sweet? Oh, damn, that's bad. Right? First thing you say, oh, damn, that outfit you got on is jamming, man. That joint is bad. You know what I'm saying? Oh, damn, you know, you got something sweet, you know, you switching. You switching the good up for the bad. That's what this world is,
That
man.
girl bad.
Yeah, that's right, she bad.
She bad.
And but bad really means that she's bad, man. Like, she is bad. She's horrible, man. She's a fucking demon. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She is. She's fucking a demon, bro. That's what she bad. Oh, she good, man. Fuck out of here, man.
And it started with that damn wicked ass Michael Jackson.
Right.
You know?
Right. I'm bad. I'm bad. Go ahead. Yeah. Teaching people how to be wicked and shit. Go ahead. Right.
That put darkness for light and light for darkness.
That's right. Hey, Christianity. Right? All them different religions upon the face of the earth, man. This is the light. This is the light, but they switch the things of the Lord for darkness, man. Go ahead.
That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
That's right.
Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes.
Woe unto them that's wise in their own eyes, man. So when you think you know more than everybody else, or you know better, you know more, and if your shit not right, man, that's woe unto you, man. That's death unto you. Go ahead.
And rooted in their own sight.
That's right.
Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine and men of strength, to mingle strong drink.
Right.
Which justify the wicked for reward and take away the righteousness of the righteous from him. Therefore, as the
Hey, because have they not taken the righteousness from us? See, there was a point in time when you couldn't even read the scriptures. Hell, just here in America, you couldn't even read the Bible itself. You couldn't read. It was a law that said if you read, we could put you to death. If you got caught being taught, you would get put to death, as well as the person teaching, even if it's a so-called white person, go get put to death over the scriptures or over just learning how to why. Because these niggas cannot know what's really in the Bible. We don't want them to know who they really are. We need them to be niggas. We need them to be black. We need them to be African Americans. We need them to be everything but what they are, man. We need to be everything but Israelites. Because now they coming back into their power. Now they know who they are. They coming back into their royalty. The Bible is bringing them back into their priesthood. They don't want that. They don't want you to know who you are or what you are. Why? So they can keep giving you what you call it, curly temper. Curly Shirley Temple, Vanessa, the Maxine. They want to keep doing things to you, teach you things in school that got nothing to do with you. Let you think that you was saved by them.
You get 1 month, but it's bullshit.
1 month of and even in all that's teaching was that you was a slave.
How we get there?
Yeah, that's it. Where was we before that? Give me back. Where was we back in 90 AD? Where the fuck was we at then in 112 BC? Where the fuck were we?
That's evolution. That wicked ass science shit.
So-called white person just saw so-called black person feeling slavery. That's how they make it.
That's how they make it. It's always so simple.
That's how they make it.
Go ahead.
Therefore, as the fire devoureth the stubble, and the flame consumeth the chaff, so the root shall be as
The flame consumeth the chaff, so their root should be as rotten. Hey, so everything in here is just gonna be destroyed, man. All down to the root, nothing left, man. Go ahead.
And their blossoms shall go up as dust, because they have cast away the law of the Lord of hosts.
Hey, that make you think about the movie Terminator, when she was at the gate. Don't want nothing left. You just seen her bones and dust. There's nothing left for the people. Go ahead.
And despise the word of the Holy One of Israel.
All right, that's it, man. All right, man. Hey, man, look, we are YSO Nashville Sanctified Ones. Hey, man, hopefully this lesson, this Highways Byway teaching was edifying. Hopefully it edified your soul, edified your life. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, boy, you can finish that. Oh, yeah, before I begin, give me Jeremiah. Come on. Give me Jeremiah 27:22.
It's Jeremiah chapter 27, verse 22. They shall be carried to Babylon, and there shall they be until the day that I visit them. Saith
Hey,
Yahweh.
so we're going to be here until the day that the Lord has visited. Did the Lord visit the ancient Babylon? Did he go visit them in the ancient Babylon? Did he carry them out of ancient Babylon? No. They were carried out by men during ancient Babylon. Okay? They were let go. Who got them out of Babylon? You brothers should know this. The Persians and the Medes. Come on, brothers. The Persians came and went to war with Babylon and took it over. Where they really war, where they really just took it over. Right? They took Babylon over. Babylon fell into the Persians, and it was Darius, King Darius started letting us go, and we started building back the temple. Okay? So hey, man, if you didn't know that, get on that. Y'all got to start reading more. Go ahead.
They shall be carried to Babylon, and there shall they be until the day that I visit them.
Hey, what's the day of the visitation of the Lord? It's today. This is the day of the visitation of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. We are waiting for the Lord to visit us now. The earth. Go ahead.
Thus saith Yahweh. Then I will bring them up and restore them to this place.
That's right. And what's the place it's going to be stored back to? To Israel, to Yashala, back to our homeland. All right? Hey, with that said,
All right, and with that, we like to say, call Lord
Yahweh, B'Shem, Yahushua, B'Shem, Kakadash.
Like to give double honor to the elders, apostles, and millstones, to all this truth, and say, takes all the occupied this word seriously. We are brothers of YSO. Y'all shall sanctify ones, and with that, shalom.
Shalom, ball. I know, Debbie, I'm check that.